So then we turn on the audio, and they should be able to hear the audio.
So we're live-ish.
We should be live-ish. We should.
And now we're live.
And now we're live, yeah.
Yeah.
With Toby.
Yeah, the dogs are here. Toby's there. Bruno's there, so.
Bruno's right back here.
You'll be hearing them.
Yeah. Though they will make their presence known.
Even if you can't see them.
So I'm seeing chat happening because the very beginning of this, for those of you who are watching in the future, the very beginning of this stream is always set aside as a early access specifically for our patrons. So for those of you watching in the present, hi guys! Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for wondering, like, hey, where's the link? What's going on? I thought there was a stream today. One of the fun things, unless I'm doing something horribly wrong, about having an unlisted stream so you guys can see it early is I can't schedule it, so I have no idea what the URL is until after I actually start. Does that make sense? So I have to start anyway. Yeah.
It's a secret until it exists.
Yeah,
it's not a secret.
It's even a secret from me. Fun stuff. But hey, Merry Christmas.
Hope you guys got everything you wanted on your Christmas list.
Yes. Oh, hope you guys enjoyed whatever type of holiday you celebrate. If you celebrate a holiday that most of us celebrate yesterday, and if not, then I hope you had a good yesterday.
And I hope people appreciated the amount of work that went into those homemade gifts.
Yes, I appreciated it for sure. It's amazing how much effort Ellis puts into Christmas dinners, even when it's like, you know, nobody else is coming over. Yeah, it was very cool.
Yes.
Rebel Base Build says, I'm ready. Right on. Hello, James.
Hi, James.
Stephen Deitch, am I first? Yes.
First.
First. I'm probably saying his name wrong again. Trash Panda's here. Sup, bro? Sup, yo. Not bro, sorry. Ianolith is making fun of our still. We will be back shortly. Thank you for watching the Odin and Felicia live stream. We will be back after these messages.
We'll be right back. Yeah.
Leah Jones is singing out with hello.
Hello.
Ralph Morick is here with hello, Odin Makes, and hi all in chat on Discord. And we have Jerry Rigg with hello, and Trash Fan audio is a go. Oh, good. Yano just finished the Lego Grogu. I'm reading off the combo, you know. Oh, sweet. Rebel Base Field's got the Ghostbusters art book for Crimbo. So now I'm modeling the Ecto and the new wheeled trap, potentially the house and the armchair. Wow. That's a lot of modeling. That's pretty cool.
That sounds like fun.
That does sound like fun. Oh, Cannabilly's here. Hello. Oh, and James All says it's snowing here, and I'm very happy. That's awesome.
I'm glad you enjoy the cold and the snow. Somebody needs to, because it's not me.
We were threatened with it.
Oh, jeez, no. Don't bring that juju over here.
Well, there's no juju. It's past now.
No, I know.
The National Weather Service was a number of different weather websites, right? There was the National Weather Service and a bunch of others. Were all predicting that at Sacramento, which is effectively a desert climate, in fact, you know, at this point, almost. We're agricultural, but we're working our way close to being a desert. Was predicted to have 3 to 4 inches of sticking snow, which would have been amazing. It'd be the most level of snow I've ever seen in the California Valley, ever. I don't think it's ever as far as history goes, but as far as I've ever seen, it didn't happen. It rained.
I'm glad. No snow for me.
Yeah.
I like to visit it. It could stay over there.
Right.
It's an hour away.
We got
It's
a ton of snowpack though up in the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah, which we really needed.
Yeah. No, I like visiting it. I like that it's like an hour away.
Right.
You can stay over there.
Because as far as the snowpack locally, we were way under what we needed to be for our yearly snowpack for the water savings account that we keep in the mountains, so we have water in the summer. Yeah, we didn't have enough.
We also did have some dam breakage and a lot of
yeah, well, that was
craziness. And we had a drought and a flood at the same time. Explain that one to me.
Yeah. But we're good now.
Okay, that's good.
In like a week, we got almost a year's worth of snowfall in the mountains. Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
The dam breakage was like 5 years ago.
I know, but
you're
still building it back.
No, it's done. It's working.
No, I know, but it just...
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not overnight. It's still like a big deal. Like it was emptied and then it has to get filled back up. You know.
I think the same dam. Soarville wasn't emptied.
No, I know, but they couldn't keep it full.
Okay.
So we didn't have the reserves.
Okay.
So, and it still takes time to let it fill back up.
Right.
So it's always been that perpetual, why are we always in a drought and flooding at the same time?
Yeah, California's really good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're two rivers, so.
Hmm.
Okay, we can stop complaining about the weather and, start ghost busting.
Yeah, we could do that. Hey, yeah, you want to talk about the weather or ghost busting? So Trash Panda, who of course is the Australia, so the total opposite climate that we've got a sunburn for Christmas.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Not something that, aside from skiing, not something that I would have considered happening where
I've got
where I'm
my
at.
worst ones in the snow.
Yeah.
Worst sunburns have been in the snow.
Yeah, the snow or water for me.
Yes,
Yeah.
snow for me.
Yeah.
Because of all the bounce.
Right.
I did sunburn my eyes on a car commercial, though. That was terrible.
Yes.
Because you don't think about all the bounce, because you have to light the cars.
Uh-huh.
And all the bouncing. Anyways, that was very painful, and I learned my lesson.
Right.
I wear sunglasses when we shoot outside, especially doing large.
Anything large, right?
Yeah, but snow that's given me my worst sunburns. But
I remember being told to be across the street with a piece of reflective styrofoam to do bounce for an outdoor shoot we were doing for Smosh.
yeah.
And it was windy as hell. And from my point of view, all I could see is the light doing this constantly. It's like, they can't possibly use this. This can't be okay. They never complained to me.
Well, there's natural wiggle in light, but still.
It was on them and off of them. It was like strobing them. It wasn't like it was just moving a little bit. It was, because I was across the street. It was very exagerated.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of, at the end of the long day.
Right.
They said the lines right.
Yes, they did.
So, all right, Bruno, you're heavy. I'm going to put you down.
Oh, cool. Steven says that Santa brought him some Ryobi goodies and an 18-piece Forstner set. I think Jerry also got some Ryobi goodies.
Yay!
Yes.
Crafting's so much easier when you have good tools.
Yes, it is.
I'll do it anyways, even if I don't have the tools.
Right.
But it's so much easier.
So nice. And went through and got the drawing taken care of for the Ryobi giveaway, because I did that on Christmas Eve. And
a couple of people got some nice Christmas presents.
People got some nice Christmas presents. Yep, I got that's. It's posted in the video who exactly won, but it was a cosplayer in Texas and another fellow whose comment was, "My wife is so creative. These would be awesome." So, yeah, he also got them. So, which is really cool. And it turns out that guy actually bought my Stormbreaker. Right? It's like, oh, okay, cool.
It's a small world.
It is a small world.
It's a big world, but it's a
big
small
world. But it's a small world.
Yeah.
Oh, Shady's here, but he's of course at work, so he's checking quickly and someone, hey Shady, he has to jump on a register. He'll be back, but
Okay.
yeah, he's dealing with the Christmas returns. Poor
Yeah.
guy. All right, so we are working on proton packs
For Ghostbusters.
We got some parts cut out. I thought I had more sheets of 6mm foam. Turns out I only had one, and I used it up making a giant arrow for last week's video.
Hey everybody, go out and buy some 6mm foam to make some Ghostbuster Proton Packs with us. Hey, there's none in the store. Damn it!
What's going on?
Why?
So here's where all my 6mm went. Now I still have some. By the way, this is Kate's arrow from Hawkeye, which is on Disney Plus. So if you want to. This is my interpretation of it, right? This isn't the actual one for the show. The one for the show was all CG. But if you want to, yeah, Disney Plus, go see it. But I do still have some 6mm scrap left over, and I've got a bit of 6 to 7mm because it's floor mat foam, so it's not as consistent as like the HD foam that you buy in a roll.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So we do have some foam we can still cut up. I'm still not completely over Christmas. I mean, I had a great Christmas, but I'm not gung-ho to just power into... You want to just cut out parts today?
Let's get out.
Okay.
Let's get the parts cut out. And since the grain line doesn't matter, we can get the smaller pieces into the smaller scraps.
Right, yeah, there is no... Especially with the HD foam, there is no grain line.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a grain line with the mats, but not with the HD foam.
No, I definitely appreciate that. You're right. There
Yeah.
definitely is a grain line with the mats, and the mats you should be cutting it out. The pieces that are going to be glued next to each other probably should put next to each other.
If you can, yeah. You don't
Like
have to
the
worry
best-
too much about it, but
Yeah, but it does help because, if it's like uneven, at least they're unevenly
Right.
the same uneven. Yeah, at least that's from my experience of the last time I used floor mat foam. But I kind of didn't mind the unevenness for that particular project.
Cool.
But anyways, cutting pieces. We have patterns.
Steven says, Felicia, he's loving the rock chick look today.
Thank you.
Yep. Jerry said, yeah, I got some Ryobi drill and some extra batteries plus a charger.
Nice. So you have the set. So now you
set.
can cheaply go out and grab the glue gun. Because I feel like the most expensive part of the glue gun was the battery, and the glue gun wasn't that expensive. You know?
Right. Oh, wow. Yeah. Steven shared the 18-volt glue gun, but he actually got one. It's the same glue gun that we got, the really cool...
The cricket.
But the one that Steven got came in a box, whereas these were blister packed. So that's kind of cool.
Oh, nice.
Which, whatever. It's packaging. It doesn't matter, right? But I've only ever seen these in the blister pack, which is...
Yeah. Packaging.
This is the wrong glue gun, but, this type of packaging. But what he's got is, it's in the cardboard box. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, because I would put it back in the box to store it. Because I put the glue guns in the drill bag.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I want to make a drawer or tray. Or they have a rack thing that you can put on the wall. They can hang some of the... Yeah, there's all that... So that's neat.
Yeah. Growing up, my mom always had a glue gun box that was a wooden, wine box.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't drink wine, but we had a wine box that was wood.
Sure.
So that she could put a hot glue gun just right on top of it and all her glue sticks, so if it melted, she could just pop it off.
Okay.
And so I liked having a glue gun box, and I need to set up one now.
Right.
Kits, all the kits.
All the kits.
All right, so as we've been doing the pieces, you've been crossing them off. It's like you've done this before.
Been trying a little bit.
Did we figure out the mystery of the lining up?
I have not, because I need to actually watch the video, so I don't think I'm going to watch a video while trying to make a video.
Oh, okay.
This one's not crossed off, but we have done it.
No, this one? Okay, then...
So, same thing yeah.
I'll let you cross the line, not the one you...
All right. Why did you cross that one?
Exactly.
Don't cross the streams.
Okay, we've been more or less going in order, right?
We've been more or less going in order.
Okay, so these are all...
Because what's the number on the big one? That's number 1, backplate. So,
yeah.
All right, we did number 1. So now I think we did the backplate because what we're looking at doing next is cutting out some of the smaller pieces that are within the backplate pattern that, because when Chris put it together, he was trying to number 9.
No, I know.
But I'm seeing, a lot of this is 40s and 20s and high numbers.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of all the small pieces that you kind of want to keep together as long as possible, but we do need to get into all of these.
Yeah, well, we can probably get a couple copies of 9, 10, and 11.
Yeah, those are the next ones, and we'll leave these ones attached for now.
Yeah, for now.
Okay, and then we're not onto these 20s yet. This is done.
Okay, well, let's just throw the done back in the bag.
All right, there we go, perfect. Double checking that we have... Don't want to lose every teeny tiny dot and piece. Because this is a piece. I almost threw it away. I was like, oh, what's this?
Right.
It is an actual real piece that's smaller than the number. What is that?
I think somebody had this on the Discord, and then I saw one when I went to Blick, so I grabbed
picked it up?
Yeah. I don't know. It's not a good close-up, but it's a weird finger knife. So it's this.
So when you're walking
type
back
of a
to your
thing.
car alone at night, no.
It kind of makes. I think it'll work. I don't know. It seems weird, but it seems like it'll work.
I feel like that's if you have a mask. I don't know.
You got a mask, so you can just go. You want a few more. It's a weird tool, but let's give it a shot.
Yeah. I think it's one of those ones. Once you figure out how you get it, you won't be able to use another one afterwards.
Possibly, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. I kind of like the idea that it's attached, and so I'm sort of just pointing with it as opposed to trying to write with it, but I don't know.
Have to give it a try.
Have to give it a try.
Alright, so these are all cut out and more or less in order. But we need pieces number 9, 10, and 11.
Yeah, I think we're doing 9, 10, and 11 now.
Alright, I'm going to use scissors to cut those out.
Yep, you do that. And I think we'll go ahead and just cut these out of the big piece of floor mat foam,
Okay.
probably. And that way some of the smaller pieces we can use with the little bit of good stuff I have, because I'm going to need to order some 6mm and have it delivered by Blick. So we have, so I have, and then we have
All the pieces.
all the pieces.
Alright, cutting into backpack number 1. We already got it cut out.
We've already got it cut out. That is okay. I'm going to need. I've got one. Good.
What do you need?
That's silver Sharpie, but I've got one. So.
Are we going to try and preserve this pattern, or are we just going to let it go?
I can print another pattern now, so what are we
Okay.
preserving?
Never mind. I was just
Okay.
wondering if we were trying to keep the outline, or if I can just
no.
cut off chunks and let them go.
Just cut off chunks and let it go.
Okay, thank
we
you.
only need what we need next at this point.
Just double check it,
Okay.
because sometimes,
Sometimes I get particularly weird about things.
No.
Yes.
No, as a builder, you know that order of operations matters, and sometimes you have to go back and reference your pattern for placements.
Fair enough.
So.
This isn't placements. This is, but not a big deal.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Yeah.
the whole big piece.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm gonna throw this into the garbage can as opposed to trying to save it.
No. Yeah, we'll get way confused over what confetti goes where before.
Exactly. That's why I was like, do I try and keep it one piece?
Yeah, no.
Or just let it go? Okay, we're letting it go today.
Are we quoting One Piece or quoting Frozen today?
Frozen.
Letting it go. Okay.
Just let it go.
Oh, cool. Captain Seabone's got a Lego-esque Optimus Prime, I think. Oh, sweet. Sorry, I'm looking at my Discord. We've got somebody showing off their, Alex R. showing up that they bought an Odin Makes t-shirt. Eric Gordon says, I'm late, but I'm here. Hello, Eric.
Welcome.
Oh, cool. Steven says that Santa also brought them some 45-degree cutters, a knife, and a rotary knife.
Ooh.
That's kind of cool. Now I'm really kind of curious what a rotary knife is. Probably there are the knives that swivel. So maybe,
No, I know.
Yeah. Steven's singing off with the Ryobi stuff he's got. He's got a combi drill. He's got 2 batteries, a charger, a rotary tool, a small glue gun, a mouse sander, a vacuum, and a heat gun. Wow.
Nice. The vacuum. While you're doing.
Yeah.
That's a good little setup.
Okay, and he also says they all came in boxes, but he's in the UK, so
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. That makes it easy to wrap.
It does make it
For
easy to wrap.
Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Are you waiting on me?
No. I'm
I promise I'm cutting on the line. No.
You're fine. I'm just mumbling and bumbling and fumbling and hey, I'm live. How's it going?
Yeah. And then we have to remember that all our maths are in duplicates because there's 2.
Yes, I remember that.
So, just to make things twice as complicated,
Yep.
double it.
Double it. Okay. Wrong way. This way. And immediately it does weird.
Well, you can change. Can you control the angle of the knife
Well, the
from
knife.
the?
The knife didn't really seat all the way, but I think it could be that Joe didn't put it in right. I don't know.
Just blame Joe. I see how it is.
Well, he was the last one to muck about with it. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Figuring out new toys. I mean
Mhm.
tools.
Same thing. There it is. There's a little notch that you go at the. There's a notch inside that the blade fits into in order for it to seat all the way in.
Okay, so it has to all click.
Yes, it all has to click. And that forces it to be perpendicular to your finger.
So you can't adjust the angle of the blade on the thing. Okay.
And I think this will be really good for straight cut. This is already not working for me for a little circle, because I'm not able to get the... Appreciate that. Also, at this point, I've got muscle memory on how I cut things, right? And that was not letting me do it.
No, I know. It's one of those things, once you figure it out, you'll either not be able to use the regular one again.
Yep.
Or... yeah.
There we go. They're digging your Terminator look. This is Jerry saying, yeah, Felicia's rocking the Terminator look tonight.
I'll be back.
After these messages, I'll be back. Now we start crafting and get real quiet.
I know. Oh no. We make progress. Okay. There's another piece for you.
Thank you. So overall, Christmas was very enjoyable. It was very, very calm and low key, and it was just the immediate family at home, and
With good food, apparently.
with good food, and ended up spending possibly too much time on Minecraft, but it was fun.
Nice.
You know,
Enjoying the new upgrade.
enjoying the new upgrade. Yeah, enjoying doing the Zoom calls with family that are overseas, and getting to play Jackbox games with other family friends that were traveling to visit their family. So there's a certain few people that come by most every year, and none of them really could this year for multiple reasons. Not just the whole, superbug thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's chewing on a cardboard tube. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I would take it away from him, but it looked like garbage.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to judge your stuff and say it's garbage.
It looks like a paper towel tube, and whatever. At any rate, that's fine. It's not a.
Okay.
They love the chew stuff, and I'm not upset that that's something they picked.
Thanks.
It's all right.
I'm just going to cut off these extra little weird bits and throw those away.
It's a horrible 9 because I'm writing it sideways. So we got 9.
You need 2 of them.
9 and 9.
Okay. They look like completely different pieces when they're upside down.
Okay.
And now that you pointed out, I see it. But before...
Okay. 9 and 9.
9 and 9. 6 and 9, right? No?
6
96?
and 1 half and up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, just line up against
Be
the edge.
straight enough edge, please.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Maximize foam.
Especially if you can use an already cut straight edge.
Right. So we do this, and that.
You can see what you're doing, except for
Yeah.
they just see me and my pattern. So.
Yeah, that's fine. You can keep working on your pattern.
No, I already cut off all the pieces, unless we wanted to get ahead, but I think it's on that piece of paper over there.
Oh, okay. There's 11.
And 11.
I'll be tracing out 11 next. Although, you know, we can start cutting foam, or I can just cut all the foam or whatever.
Yeah. 13.
So I haven't put it together yet, but one of the things that I got that I was pretty happy about, and this might be a sign of getting older to be happy to get this. I got a picture frame.
Nice.
I got a picture frame for an art print that John got me last year. So.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, the one with all the different science fiction stuff on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the different monsters.
All the different spaceships and monsters and robots and yeah, it's like a supersized Where's Waldo or Where's Wally, you know, search and find. With all the science fiction things.
Doing a task that you don't have to do is always a gift, right?
Yes. And the gremlins of the holidays were against me. I was never able to get to the post office before they closed during this past week. So, Miss Mary Mac, your Christmas card is still in the post office, unfortunately, because every time I got close to the building, it was closed. So hopefully I'll be able to get that this upcoming week.
Okay. We're cut out to piece 19. I think we're pretty good for now as far as the paper
Oh,
goes.
yeah, I guess so. You cut all those really quick.
No, those were already cut out because I cut them out earlier.
Right.
Before
All right.
I was like, oh, I'm just going to cut out all the pieces. And then I realized there's so many teeny tiny freaking pieces that maybe we shouldn't cut them all out until
Right.
we need them.
That's usually the, yeah.
But who knows, right?
Right. Well, if we were going to sit down and just put on, you know, all 4 of the movies and the cartoon show, we could just cut everything all out at once and power through it.
But then what's a piece of foam versus a piece of scrap? Yeah, no, I know. Label your pieces, people.
Yeah.
Label your pieces.
Right. Oh, I'm trying. I didn't write 10 on these, but I will now.
It helps. I'm gonna go grab the crankshaft box. Is that what they called it?
Yeah. Something. Yeah. Crank back. Something. Yeah.
There's a hallway on it. I know that.
There's a hallway on it.
Oh, here we go. I found him. Pieces.
Straddling Toby is not a standard way that I stand, and
Toby, move.
my heels are getting not heel. My ankles are getting to me.
Move. Yeah.
Okay, you can't take his place.
I know, Bruno. I'm gonna put this back here,
Okay.
and this one's had its edges finished, and this one has not. Can you tell
Okay.
the difference? I can.
I can from here. Yes.
Try to put it in.
So are you going to be able to see the
Sure.
difference?
Can you see the difference? Which one has had their edges finished? Is it this one or this one? Definitely this one.
Ralph is. Was that a year ago already? I think so. Wasn't that last Christmas? I
You
don't
should
think
go
that
back
was.
to the regular.
I don't think that was. That could have been just a few months ago. I think that was a year. Stephen posted a picture of the. Oh, there's Grogu. Oh, that rotary. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Those rotary knives.
Oh yeah, I love and hate those.
Yeah, I do too. It's the knife. It's the sharp knife that looks like a pizza cutter. So.
Stay.
Artman 2019 is asking, so is the All Might hair happening? The All Might hair is in planning, yes. So, right,
Eventually.
the hope is that the All Might hair will happen not this week, but the week after. But there's something else percolating in the works that might interrupt it and bump All Might by a week. So that's where we're at with that.
That's why we never say anything.
Partly.
All right, which one?
I like this one a lot because it's got the bullet shape. So as you work it, you don't catch this type of corner on the outside edge and put nicks in it.
This is why I asked.
Uh-huh.
Why is it not clicking? break things.
Not really, no. Don't forget to put on a mask for yourself.
You're right, especially since it's all dusty.
Oh yeah, and don't get dust on in your tea or coffee or donut or whatever's going on over there.
That sounds like experience.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Just a little.
just a little bit. I'm going to cut the circle out so I can trace where that is, because I believe that circle needs to be cut out.
I thought it was just decorative.
Oops. Now you have one of those now, right?
I do.
Nice.
Have a project ready, but I have to get my project space ready so I can make my project.
Project space is pretty important to have.
All right, how do I lock this in place?
You had the idea, because that's the power, which you
Yeah.
may have hit inadvertently. So this one over
No, I
here
did it on purpose.
is the power, is the lock. It's just come on, catch. There it is.
Okay.
You have to rotate it to where it can catch.
That's what I was like, I'm missing something right here. Where did it go? All right.
I know that noise.
The bees.
It's the bees! The bees!
I've never done this before. I just watch it happen.
All right. Well, that one's a pretty forgiving tool because it doesn't.
Take too much.
Yeah, it doesn't take too much. It's not so powerful that it just obliterates it.
There's a little rubber cement spot. I might as well just get that with my finger.
Yep. So, are you ready for New Year? And everyone's laughing. Well, hopefully, the laughing is something I said, not me being ready for New Year. Yeah, actually. So, one of the things I'm looking forward to in the new year is live streams are going to move to Mondays.
Yeah?
And I'm looking forward to that because cons are coming back, and I'm going to be able to go to a con and still have a live stream. And then when cons aren't happening, maybe I'll go home for the weekends, the whole weekend, and stay home the whole weekend. That's what I'm pretty excited about. So that could work out. That could be a very big positive thing.
Yeah. Do you have any fun projects planned for this whole year? I know we're going to go through this Ghostbuster, but...
Right. Is it coming year? There's a couple of ideas. I don't even think I want to advertise just yet.
But it sounds like it's going to be fun.
But yeah, definitely sounds like it's going to be fun. We still haven't committed to what the next big full multi-part build is going to be. But one will happen.
But you want to do another big one.
Yeah.
So there are big things in store for this year.
There are big things literally in store for this year. We will be doing something else. It'll probably be Mecha because I really like that. It occurred to me coming in this today that I think it's been a couple of months since I built a helmet.
Yeah, and you used to be like, all I do is build helmets.
Yeah,
like,
last year,
I don't do anything but a helmet. I remember you complaining about doing it.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that was last year. It was nothing but helmets for like weeks on end. I think I'm going to stop and start cutting these foam pieces out.
What do you need?
I had heard this, but you had already given it to me. I think. It's over here at any rate.
Yeah. No, I had the other one that was too big.
You're not wrong, Catamilly. Just goes home for the weekend, ends up on Minecraft on the weekend anyway. Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate that this doesn't have sharp ends.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of getting in on this thing.
Yeah, Joe really likes the one that's got the square ends on it, but I'm not able to control it enough to not dig in.
Well, I want to get in and get those glue spots.
Yeah, I want to get the glue slots. So I just meant there's on the far end corner. I'm constantly putting lines in it. Yeah.
And I can really get in there with this one. So it's like, okay, I see what you're talking about. Makes sense.
Just seeing what other shots there are, so we're both being quiet and working.
No, I know. I just get, you get into the groove of this, you know?
Oh, yeah.
At first I don't want to do it, and then I want to get it done really quickly, and then I start to get into it as it's like, there goes all the glue spills, there goes the steam, and you go, wow, it's actually pretty. Can I do it more?
Right?
And then you go, oh, shit, I took too much. Oh, well, keep going. Maybe I should take some more off.
Take more off around it, make it all match up.
Right? I was starting to get nervous, like I was rounding the corners too much, but you rounded your corners pretty...
Pretty heavily, yeah.
Yeah, they look... So I'm not too stressed out about that.
That's good. As long as there's still foam, as long as you haven't rounded it down to a hole, we should be okay.
Right?
Kennedy is asking, is it lurking if we're watching you while you're working?
Well, that's the whole point of the stream, so...
It is.
Do you have a project to work along?
Steven's asking, are you not going to try the finger knife for cutting the foam, as I'm interested in one myself? It's like, well, all right, I can...
You're going to give it a try?
Give it a try. I actually forgot about it. I just started going into habits.
Yeah.
For cutting out the small circle, it was really, really weird.
But these are more straight lines, so...
Yeah, well, these are more...
All right,
well, it's a brand new blade, so of course it cuts foam beautifully.
You were between shots, so it looks
am I really?
We have some ghosts going on.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Or was that just me?
Nope. That you're exactly right.
Okay.
Now I'm trying to use the knife. It looks like I'm going to be off camera, so maybe I do need to be. Well, I don't know where are we at. Is there any shot that there? Now I've got the finger knife on. Of course, it's noon, so. Well,
it's time to say hi to all our other friends.
We probably should, especially while Mr. Rotary Tool is not working for a moment. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay Perry is making his Lego Christmas gift while watching us. Jay,
nice.
Well, Jay got a number of Lego gifts, I think, but I'm going to guess this is the shuttle Tedarium, the Imperial shuttle. Alrighty.
I am covered in foam dust, that is for sure. That's okay.
Oh, yeah. I need your patterns, your foam, and your foam dust.
All you need is faith and trust and a little bit of foam dust.
That's right. All right, let's go over. Hey, there's the noon train, so at least we'll be starting with the train. Let's go over to, here we are, one of those. We're going to click edit.
I feel the dust everywhere.
I'm sure you do. We're going to go public, we're going to go done, and we're going to say, we're going to put this into a playlist. And we got live streams playlist. There we are. Save that. And privacy is now public.
So everybody can join.
So everybody can join in. We're just waiting to see if anybody else is going to pop in. And go ahead and bring this back. So we still have people in Patreon talking about the giant Lego sets they got for Christmas that they're putting together and how this is Lego Grogu and the Imperial shuttle and Lucky, fun stuff.
Right.
So,
fun projects.
Hey, Mrs. Duct Tape is here. Notif Gang, hello.
Hello.
Bubba Bear Broadcast says, hey Odin, how's your Christmas? My Christmas was pretty fun. It was very low-key and relaxing. It was nice. Not low-key, but low-key. So it was nice. We got a whole bunch of people popping in now. We got Team Ghost saying hello. Omara Plays has got a hi. Hasana3345 says hi. Pars is Merry Christmas to you, Odin and Felicia. So
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Pars. Michael Official, or Official Michael. Hello from Portugal. And Figueira de Foz. I'm not quite sure. Oh, you looking like the Foz?
Hey.
Yeah. Bubba Bear says they got blacksmithing supplies. Well,
nice.
Yeah. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream in progress. This is now the open to the public portion. Hi guys. Hello everyone who's popping in. We appreciate that. We appreciate your company.
Welcome.
Welcome. Hello, my name is Odin.
Hi, I'm Felicia.
And this is the Odin Makes Sunday live stream. And trivial point, this being the last Sunday of 2021 is also going to be the last Sunday live stream for a while. Mm-hmm. We're going to move to Mondays next year.
See you guys next year.
So see you next year. So next Sunday we won't be live streaming, but the immediate day after that on Monday we will be live streaming. So it's going to be an 8-day wait between this episode and the next one. So we're not stopping the weekly ones. We're just moving the day again. At the time when we moved it from the original Mondays to Sunday, it made a lot of sense with figuring out our schedules. Now things fit together. Well, times have changed, and now we're going to move it again. So, and we did put up a post, and everyone overwhelmingly seemed to think that Monday was going to be a good idea.
So, yay.
Yay. So thank you.
New year, new change.
New year, new change.
Yeah. Better or worse, it is what it is. So, what are we working on today?
Today, Pinky? We are continuing our Ghostbusters Proton Pack build based off of the pattern from Lost Wax Oz and his Proton Pack.
So if you want to make it, watch his videos.
So you want to make it, watch his videos. If you want to watch us make it, keep watching us.
Yeah. Craft along. Join a project. You know, get
Definitely.
your Legos out. Grab
Get your
something
Legos
to drink. And
Please, yeah,
ask
get your
us
Legos
questions. You know, while you have access to a little bit of help, we can pretend to give us our 2 cents.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But specifically, this is the video that we're basing this pack on. We're building 2 packs, one for Felicia, one for myself. And this is the pattern we're using, which is a free pattern. This same channel, Chris's channel called Lost Wax Oz, is the same channel that I got the idea to use a yoga ball for making the Captain America shield. He did that for his Wonder Woman shield. So he and I have traded ideas and given shout outs to each other in the past. So he was more than happy to let us do this project, which I'm really happy with.
Yay for figuring out the pattern so we don't have to.
Yes, thank you. On a live stream where the point is more to interact with you, it's nice to have the figure it out portion really kind of out of the picture.
Yeah, we're going to make it our own. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Because how can you not?
Pretty much, yeah. But definitely have a nice place to start.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at right now. We've been streaming for about 45 minutes. The early portion of every live stream, even on Mondays, is always set aside for my patrons. It's one of the early access things that they get. There should be more early access exclusive video content coming up next year. Haven't nailed down exactly when that's going to happen, but there's plans for that happening with Joe Gillis and Beyond Geek. So hopefully that will be coming up soon.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, should be fun. But definitely this live stream will be Monday as of next week. Not tomorrow, but week from tomorrow. And we're going to continue doing the Proton Pack until you and I have
2 Proton Packs.
2 packs, 2 neutrino ones, possibly even jumpsuits. I think we're
going full jumpsuit. If we're doing the pack,
yeah, I think it's gonna. And we'll buy some parts. We're not sewing jumpsuits, but you know, it's. This is gonna be a bit of a process because we're only doing this in front of you, which means we're only getting about 2 hours worth of work done a week. So this is gonna take a little while.
Yeah. But you'll see every bit of the process as we go along. We're not doing anything not in front of the camera, so
Yeah.
whether we explain it or not, it's up to you guys. But it's all live in front of you guys. We're going to be working on this Proton Pack for the good foreseeable future.
Yes. Which is kind of nice to know, know what we're doing.
Exactly. And know that there will be progress on the Proton Pack, and we will finish it.
Yes, it will get finished.
And there's no hard deadline, so it's not stressful.
Yes.
I think we'll hit a point where I'm like, I just want to be done with this.
Oh, yeah.
But...
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Sorry, there's dust everywhere. I'm trying to make this one look as nice as this one, but the dust.
The bane of your existence, the dust.
Dust is not like me. It is not my friend. I'm very sensitive when cutting out like the lace and it leaves dust.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I didn't realize it did, but it does.
But it does, okay.
And they're little tiny polyester fibers and they stick.
Oh, yeah, well,
so this is little teeny tiny
plastic fibers,
and
yeah.
they stick. And it's But I'm going to get through this. It's kind of fun and satisfying to drill, so sorry about your guys' ears.
So, she'll be rounding the corners off for a little while here today.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Pre-show, we were cutting out some of the parts, and so I am now working on cutting out some of the next pieces. These are some of the level pieces that go in the main backpack frame. I'm cutting these out of floor mat foam because I ran out of 6mm foam, and so did Blick, or at least my local one. I can still order some, but I wasn't able to walk into the store and buy it. So I'm now waiting for it to show up, which is okay. So Yanalith Lightbringer had a question that I immediately saw and went, oh, hey, are there any Lego sets that we want? Let me make sure I'm saying that correctly. Odin and Felicia, are there any Lego sets you want? This is from Yanalith. Right.
I know you have your wish list.
Have
it down specifically which one you'd buy and order.
So one of the ones I'm really excited about that's coming up that's actually very small, very inexpensive, that is going to take effort to find. The newest set of the collectible minifigures, the blind bag figures, has a classic space-styled alien, but it's purple.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember this. I remember
so it's
the color.
purple space, which this is brand new. There's never been purple space before.
Is it alien or is it the spaceman?
Yeah, it hasn't. Well, it's got the right spaceman chest. If you were to rearrange the parts, you could, in theory, make a purple spaceman. There's no purple air tanks, but that's details.
Okay.
So you could, but as the minifigure is, it's a head that's just got like a giant mouth printed on it, and then like this kind of a bald head piece with eye stalks, and that's it's an alien, but it's wearing a purple space shirt, which is it's almost a purple spaceman, which is pretty cool. And there's been Give Purple Space has been a hashtag on the Lego Reddit threads for the better part of a year, and it's really funny that hey, it's happening.
So there you go. Have you been getting a bunch of blind bags trying to get it?
Oh, they're not out yet. But,
they're not out yet.
What's nice is you can, because the pieces are unique on those blind bags, you can feel the bags if you don't mind standing there feeling bags. And you can pretty much tell which ones are which. Yeah, sometimes you're wrong, but...
Sir, we're going to have to ask you to buy something. Stop fondling the merchandise.
I've actually only ever been in one store where they kind of frowned on it happening. The Lego store that sat there and did it with me. The Toys R Us guys, when Toys R Us was alive. This was for the Lego Batman blind bags. He just talked to me and thought it was great. It's like, because I was very neat and quiet and made sure I was out of the way because it was on the counter, right? Because they were trying to control them. So I wasn't in the way of any of the other customers.
In all reality, they don't pay them enough to give a crap.
Basically, that's what it is. They don't pay them enough to give a crap.
But
and yeah, no, there's only been like one store that was really like, could you just? It's like, okay, sure, and so I stopped.
Yeah, I'll come back when you're gone.
But the Lego store was fun because they were totally. That was the first couple series when I went in and got those, and they were into it too. It's like, yeah, that one's a spaceman. So that's mine, and some of my stories.
Yeah. Kind of wanted to do. Remember those glasses you?
Yanolith Lightbringer writes down.
Remember those glasses you helped me make?
Yeah, the glasses we made for Gonzo.
For Gonzo, yeah.
Yeah.
I made house glasses out of Legos where the windows that opened were the part.
Yeah.
And you helped me file the nose so it didn't hurt and leave.
Right.
And the funny thing is like when they actually used them, they're like, we put a Band-Aid there so it didn't hurt so bad. I'm like, yeah, no, it's Legos, sitting on your nose bridge. We put a piece of foam there.
Good.
You put a piece of red foam glued inside.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah, because we had a belt thing. And ever since then, I kind of wanted to make a whole
A whole thing of Lego.
Yeah, especially since I saw they did like a whole bikini out of Legos.
Right.
So I'm like, oh yeah.
A couple times. There was a almost official ad a while ago, and then someone did another one more recently on Reddit that was,
So it's not an official set, but I'd want to create my own.
Right.
Right?
And that definitely sounds like you.
I did like the glasses, and I did like that weird funkiness, and I have been thinking about interesting belts and other ways too. Because I was thinking, you know how they have the green pieces that you make the flowers on? Mm-hmm. And they're kind of like latticey, and you can...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're kind of like the sort of like a leaf sort of thing.
Yeah, they have the little dots. So I was thinking if you connected those all together and made a basket...
Okay.
For a skirt with the florals on top of it. Anyways, I overthink these things. But yes, I want to wear Legos.
So you're not so much looking for a set as you're looking for bulk pieces to make your own stuff out of. That seems on brand.
Yeah. I know you like to recreate things from detail to detail. I like to make my own weird things.
Actually, at this point, something else I really enjoy with Lego are the small to medium-sized sets. When Lego Dimensions came out, the instructions for building the sets was part of the video game. So you had to get into it in order to get to the instructions. I didn't really want to do that. I enjoyed the game, but I wanted to build. So I started just looking at the packaging, looking at the pictures I had, and backwards engineering the Lego build.
Oh, yeah,
And that's still what I do now. I recently got the Ahsoka and Darth Maul set, and I brought all the pieces out, and I set the instructions aside, looked at all the packaging, all the different angles, and put together what I could see. What do I have left, and how does this go together? And it takes me a lot longer to put it together, and it's a lot more fun. Now, I couldn't do something big like Grogu. That's not going to happen, but the smaller sets, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, I think that's kind of the way I do it, because things just start clicking together, and if I get stuck, I go back to the instruction and go, oh, okay.
Right. Yeah, when I'm all done, I'll look at the instructions and go, oh, okay, so when there's stuff that's totally blind that I just can't see, and they did whatever they did on the inside to minimize pieces or hide colors or whatever that I just didn't do, then, oh, okay, and I'll rebuild it right. But
yeah. No, I very much enjoy it, and I think if they had like a Cinderella's castle, I'd be all over it. I'd follow the instructions to the T.
Oh, for sure.
And I guess that would be my dream set, would be the Cinderella's castle.
Cinderella's castle?
But ultimately, Legos, if I was playing with them, I'd be trying to wear them.
Well, there is the Sleeping Beauty's castle, one that's actually the Disneyland castle.
Oh, yeah?
There is, yeah, it comes with a bunch of the Disneyland characters. It's a giant set. It's about this tall.
From the table?
From the table, yeah.
Okay.
It's about this tall from the table. And there is actually, I think, a smaller one now, too. But they released that castle, retired it, and released it again. And I think it's on the eve of being retired again.
Castle. I would do Princess Castle.
Princess Castle.
Princess Castle.
There you go.
All the way. Please and thank. Yeah,
Yeah.
That would be my dream set.
Right. Definitely.
And then I'd have to make a Lego ball gown.
There you go. To go with your Lego castle.
I know, it's ridiculous. Look at Bernie Davis says clothing made out of Lego sounds painful. Yes.
Yeah.
But for fashion.
It's fashion. Fashion's pain.
Alright. I'm gonna get some of this.
You get going there, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Big smiley face. John Martin saying, I think they sell the Cinderella Castle at Walt Disney World. I'm pretty sure isn't the Sleeping Beauty Castle, isn't that based off of...
I think it's also Disneyland and Disney World are different. And then
Well, they are, but I don't think they make a unique set for Disney World. They might, but that doesn't seem like...
I don't know what sets they fully have because I look at the Lego store and I go, I can't afford the sets. I'm just going to go get my little pieces over here.
Right.
I call it a treat.
Yeah, that is not an inexpensive set. Now there are smaller versions of it, but the big set is not an inexpensive set.
I can't imagine it being.
No.
But I can imagine it being a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Colby Herman's asking, hey, Odin, where's your big giant arrowhead at? Well, I don't have a big giant arrowhead, but I've got I got this part.
I just felt like being a mouse today, feeling like a mouse today.
I'm really glad the pin particles haven't worn off yet, so I've still got this.
Marble guy. Felicia, the leather jacket you're wearing, the Terminator and Ghost Rider wears that biker jacket. Yeah, it's classic 1950s.
Yep.
It is the same pattern that they haven't changed 7/8 sleeves and everything. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I can recognize the classic. Thrift stores are great. It was in the children's section. They didn't know what they had. Anyways, thank you for noticing.
I'll get back to him.
What?
I'll check on comments in a second.
Oh, okay. I'm not in a rush. I'm over here just banding down these corners. Think I do too much and then I look how round these are and I'm like, oh, never mind. I'm good. Let me go. You know?
Yep.
Because I'm like, oh, no, I'm taking too much. Nope, no, I'm not. It's okay.
All right, I can use that with a ruler. Interesting.
Was it nice?
It's neat. There's parts about it that it's not. That's nice. It's more comfortable because I'm not squeezing a little thing. You know, I'm not using a little pencil, but
if you were cutting out like saw blades or something like really intricate in detail and multiplicitous, would you enjoy that piece? Just curious.
Maybe.
Because I feel like that is when you really like. So I get bruises on my hands from cutting out a dress. Like by the time a full complete dress from start to finish is done,
Right.
I might have a bruise on this part of my finger, this part of my thumb, or possibly my pinky here, depending on which scissors I'm using. I will get a dent.
Oh yeah.
Like from using the tool, especially when I have to do a major cutting project. So reusing the same tool over and over again, that muscle memory and the physical wear and tear of a tool can get very tedious, and that's
Right.
why you have to take those breaks. Does that feel like it would be like one of those tools that you're like, I just need to get this off, or would you use? Or do you
May,
Sorry, you just barely used it. And
I'm just barely getting into it. Yeah, there's points of I can let go and move things, right? But I'm aware that I've got the sharp thing and I want to poke my left hand with it. But at the same time, I haven't lost the knife. I know where it is.
Oh, there you go. So got to get used to your claws.
Got to get used to my claws as I poke my finger, trying to take it off. So I wasn't looking.
Safety first.
Safety eighth.
I'm gonna put on glasses.
Sure. That sounds like a good idea.
Safety first, right?
Yes. Ryobi would appreciate that we are using safety gear using their products. Putting on a good example.
I got the fog.
Yeah, that's usually why I don't wear them. It's like, okay, so now I'm completely blind. Is this still safe? You have that face shield. Will that help?
Which one?
To the left of the red?
Oh, yeah. No, I gave that to you because it was too big for my face.
Oh, okay.
I was like, hey, this is way too big. Do you think it would fit?
Oh, okay, okay.
And you're like, it fits me perfect. And I'm like, this probably
Right on.
will be good for a future project.
Yeah, you know, okay, posted the link to the mini and the regular Disney Castle sets. Right on. Blake Hanley's asking if anyone else got the Sword of Damocles vibes from the Big Arrow. Wow. Yeah, okay, kinda from the show, yeah. Wolverine Scratch says, Felicia looks hot in a mask, and like there's nothing this woman can't do. Schultz Division. Odin, release my Christmas song on my channel. If you need a song to jam to, I will check that out, Schultz.
Right? We're getting into the project.
And so Bernie Davis is letting us know that Disneyland has Sleeping Beauty's castle, Disney World has Cinderella's castle. Yes, within the parks, but I think Lego only made one set. That's all I was trying to say.
Safety glasses are difficult right now.
Yes, they
Too
are.
small of a head to steal yours. I'm sorry.
John Martin wants to build the full Main Street USA out of Lego bricks. Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. I'm being asked what's my favorite episode of The Real Ghostbusters. It's that one where Slimer ran around and caused problems, but in the end saves the day anyway. Yeah, that one's my favorite.
Go Slimer! He's my favorite Ghostbuster.
AFG is talking about buying a full case of blind bags because you get all the ones you want. You can give away the ones you don't. What's nice is they actually, Lego is really careful about how they pack their cases. And you get a pretty equal distribution of the individual figures when you buy a full case. It's not like you buy a case and get all of just one figure. So there's usually 3 of this one, 3 of this one, 3 of this one, 3 of this one.
Whoops, there's a Bruno.
There is one down there, yeah.
Yeah. He was there, and as soon as I stepped, he was there.
Right.
So.
Garrett Wittenberg, do you remember those baby wipes Lego boxes? Yes, the ones.
Yes, I
that
totally got as many as I could because my cousins were the right age, so my aunt would buy those, and every time she got rid of them. I was excited. I was trying to build a wall so that I could fill up the doorway.
Oh, cool.
And then we'd lunge my brothers into them, and that's how I broke my arm.
Oh.
Well, you know.
How delightful.
But anyways.
All right.
Childhood, right?
Childhood. Don't think I was already broke your arm.
Well, you know, kids. We'll be kids and throw each other across the rooms. Jeez, I'm just going to put a little safety pin right here so that it stays up. Because that's the problem. As soon
Just
as I lean,
right through the bridge of your nose.
like, as soon as I lean forward is where it falls off because it's too... And then if I tuck it in here, then it gets foggy.
Right.
I have to solve this problem. It's going to take me an hour and a half before I even get back to this problem. Although I could just put soap in the goggles and then they won't fog up.
Yes, in theory that does work.
But then it's foggy. Looking for the soap. Anyways.
Yeah.
Problems, always problems.
La Wa Media. Hi, Odin and Felicia. A weathering question.
Okay.
Is there any difference between using shoe polish, diluted acrylic paint, or oil paint? And which
Yes.
method do you prefer? and any preferred method for fabrics, which is good because I can't really speak to fabrics. I really like the shoe polish because it's easy. It's I can purchase it and it's good to go, right? Shoe polish will stain. Shoe polish will collect in the corners and will dry lighter than what you actually see. And even the black shoe polish gives a little bit of a brown look, especially to the silver paint, which really makes it look good metallic. Watered down acrylics will bead up, and it can be a little harder to do a wash and actually get it to equally wash over things. And from what I've seen, washing with oil won't stain the way shoe polish does, won't bead up the way acrylic does, but of course takes a little longer to dry. And so I really haven't done it because that whole takes longer to dry thing. Because when I'm weathering, I'm also in the process of writing and starting to edit my videos, and it needs to be done so I can be done.
Yeah.
So that's my take on those three.
Shoe polish is great for leather. It is great for foams and leathers and other things. Fabrics, it's all right, but it's going to wash out.
It's going to wash out.
Acrylics, you can use a fabric medium. So if you add fabric medium to your acrylic base, it's going to just like soak into those fibers a little bit better and wash better and wear better and have a little bit more of a flexibility to it. Honestly, it's what you have, what you're kind of going for. The shoe polish, I think, is going to give it a it's subtler. You know, like, it's not going to be as opaque. You don't need as many layers to get it really. You can get pretty thick with acrylic, you know.
Yeah.
But you can't take it off.
Not easily, no. And
yeah, especially with fabrics, because
especially with fabrics, right?
Because fabrics are a sponge, they're going to soak it up. It's going to go, and then it's going to be a part of the fabric. But you can also rinse it off, which helps, because water is your friend. So you do it thicker in some places. Add the water, let it spill out, and.
Okay.
But then that also gives you water lines, and it's whether you want it or not. But it's weathering, so you like the differentiation. It's a really good thing.
Right.
But it's really what you have. Fabric medium can make acrylics work better for fabrics, and then it'll stay. But so good luck. I'd avoid oil. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Now it's not fogging up.
Oh, that's good.
Chemistry-ish. Nope, there it goes. Nope, we're still good.
No, you're still good? What? Okay.
I used a little bit of hand sanitizer. It's going to last for just a second, and then it's going to be gone.
Oh, right, yeah. It's alcohol instead of soap. Hey,
Yeah,
Shady
no,
popped
it's
in with the first super chat of the day of $1.99.
Oh, thank you, Shady.
Thank you, Shady. Bye, Minecraft friend.
You guys hanging out? Yeah, you've been spending a lot of time on Minecraft.
I have, and Shady's there most of the time. Strict Aphid is asking how everyone's Christmas was. I had a great Christmas. It was, I had a very relaxing, low-key, family, immediate home family-only Christmas, and it was actually really nice. So,
Nice.
yeah.
I had a very chill Christmas myself. Very much enjoyable.
Good.
I hope you guys got everything you wanted on your Christmas list.
Right, I hope so. I am seeing a little bit of people asking who's seen Spider-Man, and everyone's saying it was freaking amazing. Yeah, Spider-Man was freaking amazing. John, who's here at the Sacramento Media Center, he and I are probably going to go see it. For me, again, for him the first time this Tuesday.
Not one of those ones you wouldn't mind seeing again?
Not at all. I could see that one again on the same day.
Just soak in all the details.
Yes, exactly.
Sometimes the first time you miss so much just appreciating.
Wawa Media came in with SEK at 55. Nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So great tips. Thanks for the reply. You're welcome, Wawa. Thank you. Thank you very, very much.
I hope your project goes well.
I hope so. I hope, yeah.
And if you're weathering clothing, think about where you naturally have a lot of dirt and grime buildup. Armpits, edges,
Yeah, neckline.
elbows bend out. You
Yep.
have natural wear and tear in your knees, which is obvious, but not necessarily to everybody. You know, so.
Right.
Joints.
Joints.
Yeah, yeah. And then one of my favorite tools is a rotary tool right on seams.
Right.
And just wrecks them up just enough to give it that good little, you know?
Yes, to give it that good little look.
That look, you know? Shoes too, actually. Like if you do the edge, it seems like shoes. Oh my gosh, does that like you working in costumes? I've had to take like lovely brand new leather boots and
Yep. And
make them look worn and torn, and the shoe polish, and it's so heartbreaking, but it's so satisfying once you've like gotten into it and it looks really worn and torn, and it but not broken. You know what I mean? You didn't destroy it. It's still a functioning great shoe. Just lovely worn and torn.
Okay, so this is going to be the first major plus that I've come across for this goofy tool. Somebody on the Discord had purchased one of these recently. It's a hobby knife that slips onto your index finger and it becomes a finger knife, right? Now I'm forgetting the name. Someone was asking how did this go, and how well does it work? And one of the things I'm finding out is I just cut a radius and a straight line with it, right, really quickly. The way I usually cut this, either with the extension blade or this type of knife, I always end up with the inside of the curve angling one direction or the other. This one really didn't. This is very...
That's very straight.
Very straight. I don't think it's perfect straight, but it's very straight comparatively.
It's noticeably different from a problem you've encountered multiple times.
Yes. So that's kind of cool. It was like $2.50 at Blick. I mean, it's worth $2.50 for sure. So there are people in the chat who haven't seen Spider-Man yet. It would be greatly appreciated if for those who
I have not seen it myself.
Felicia hasn't seen it, so please don't spoil the movie.
I've had friends who've seen it who said it's been really good, so I believe them.
It's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I've had a couple of friends tell me that Matrix isn't so good.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm excited about that one.
I'm excited about seeing that one too. I haven't seen Matrix yet, but I'm kind of glad that's all they said. They didn't give me any spoilers, but managing your expectations can greatly change your appreciation of the movie.
I totally believe that. This edge. And like, there's one edge I keep forgetting. I hadn't even gotten rotary once.
Jared Volkman. This is a great question. Jared Volkman asks, Odin Makes, are you and Felicia married? And the proper answer is yes.
But not to each other.
Mason Bassick is asking who won the Ryobi giveaway. I actually changed the top post on the video. Names are escaping me right now. It was the real Malik, who is a cosplayer in Texas. He won one of the packages. And Justin... Time. Yeah, no, Justin... I'm not,
Let me see if I can pull it up while we're live.
Justin Kennedy was the other one that won the other package, and who was in California. And Justin actually was the person who bought Stormbreaker off my Etsy, which I didn't realize until he told me after I figured out who he was by going on a stalker hunt by referencing. It was really pretty awesome because in Justin's case, with the thing, he was the first one that popped up, right? It's like, okay, I kind of forgot that not everyone has contact information on YouTube. So I can't automatically click to anybody and have a way of messaging them directly through YouTube. So when I did the random thing and Justin's name popped to the top, it was his actual name. And the picture you can use for your YouTube thing was a picture of him and his wife on their wedding day. It's like, I've got something I can look for.
Yay, it's a real human being.
It's a real human being. So when I found Justin's Facebook page and found the same wedding photo uncropped, it's like, that's the guy. Message.
Done and done.
Done and done.
Oh, nice. I was going to pull it up, but my phone likes to kick me out and not let me read message.
Right.
Loves to put me into restricted mode.
Yes. Constantly is putting you into timeout.
Yeah, it's like, we suspect a toddler has been using your phone. I'm like, no, I'm a grown adult.
No, I'm a grown adult.
Please stop restricting my access to everything. No.
Oh, well. So those two won. So I was really happy that somebody whose Instagram page is 100% about cosplay and the cosplays that they want to do, and the other one is a fellow watcher and a fan who literally his comment was, "My wife is extremely creative. I hope I win this so I can help her." And so,
in all reality, I was reading everybody's comment, and I'm like, I want you to win, and I want you to win, and
right.
I want you. You should win. You should win. I hope you get that for Christmas. Like every time we were going. Okay, I need one of those. Like, I am just covered in dust at this point. I finished more or less.
Oh, well, good.
More or less.
More or
Might
less.
do some more later, but
You'll do some more later, or less.
Or less. But I'm done being dusty at this point.
Well.
Oh yeah, can totally do this. Sorry, Bruno. Sorry, guys, about the sound.
Well, what sound? Oh, yeah.
Almost went into the...
Yeah, well, something hit the floor. I don't know how big it was. Looks like Bruno's starting to try and chew on something else.
That was... Oh, Bruno's excited to see you.
Oh, yeah. I got my face down where dogs were. Now they're excited.
Here, we'll put this camera forward so people can see.
Oh, dogs. Dogs.
That's Toby and Bruno.
Yep. So we have Toby and Bruno.
Who we're constantly tripping over.
They're fighting over who gets the heater.
Right? Okay. One act. Oh, jeez. You took that paper tube too.
Oh, yeah, well, at least it's the paper tube and not the floor mat and not... Actually, they did chew up something else. This was floor mat? Yeah, that was... They're always chewing up the edge of the floor mat. No, you can't have that. Yes, you do, when I can't keep a hold of it.
Bruno, sit. Can I have it?
Jeff's 3D model says, Odin! Felicia! Tackle hugs! Hope you're well and your holiday was enjoyable. Tomorrow is my 40th birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! And Shady's just joking, yeah. Does all this stuff with his family, and then he was on Minecraft. Yeah. John Martin says that he loved the new Matrix movie. Okay, excellent. This is the first person to tell me they loved it. Go back up here. So, John, if you like them for the martial arts and bullet time, you'll be disappointed. But if you like them for the metaphysical explorations of what it means to be human, then yay. Okay, cool. Have I seen the AVGN Ghostbusters episode? No. Because I don't know, I can't even picture what it is that AVGN stands for, so I'm pretty sure I haven't.
I've not gone back in the Ghostbusters watching them.
James says, bless you, Felicia.
Oh, thank you.
James Daywalker.
Yeah. It's the foam dust.
It's the foam dust, yeah.
Foam dust.
Bernie Davis says that he got the Ryobi mini glue gun with battery charger for Christmas. He loves it and wants to get the rest of the tools of the set.
I know, it's like a gateway.
It is. The glue gun's a gateway tool.
Well, the thing is I needed to get a new tool set and the glue gun.
Uh-huh.
I was like, well, I need the battery.
I need the battery. Well, I got the battery, and this battery work with that tool.
Yeah, because it's the gateway.
Uh-huh.
Because if you're going to get what? Anyways.
Yeah.
I feel
I've
you.
got a few writing tools now, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Angry Video Game Nerd. Oh, okay. I'll have to check on that. That could be really fun.
No, stop eating, Toby.
So Armando Lopez Torreblanca, I think, says, greetings from Mexico. Happy holidays for everyone.
Feliz Navidades.
Yes, or is it Mexico? But anyway, I don't know. I can barely speak English, so if I try to pronounce something in a language that isn't one that I think I'm speaking, I'm really sorry if I say something wrong. Yeah. That's the best way I can put it. My ability to spell and speak is every bit the product of the U.S. education system, and just the faults of my brain, because I'm a crafty person, not a spelling person.
Yeah. So we got more pieces cut out. It looks like you got through all of those ones.
I got through all these ones. Got more pieces I can.
Those are pieces, and that's garbage.
Yeah, these are garbage. These are pieces. I've been talking. I got 6 pieces cut out.
No.
So let's see. We'll go to 4, and well, actually, I need to cut first. Then I can turn this on. Make sure that I try and stay where we can see what's going on. So 9 wants to go kind of like that. And then 10 wants to go kind of like that. It's really fun because it's not a mirror. And then 11, we'll have to sand the texture down on the back of it a little bit so we can get a good glue. And that'll end up gluing across them like that. And that's all it is. It's this little piece is a relief piece that goes onto the back of the Proton Pack.
Right, it's all the puzzle pieces. You have to stick this Lego to this Lego.
Yep.
And we're not going to see this Lego, but...
No, that's why that Lego's green and everything else is gray, right? So you don't have to grind that completely. And you don't have to grind it flat.
That one?
Yeah, you could use that one.
And be done?
You can do that. And the thing is, because the texture on this is done with the heat, right? It's heat thing. Glue doesn't stick to it very well. So all we really need to do is break the top surface so the glue can stick to it better.
Think about pudding. You know the top of pudding?
Yeah, glue doesn't stick good to the top of pudding when it skins over. Exactly.
Yeah.
What?
Well, when you have a pudding skin, the rest of it is all nice, but you have that plasticky layer.
Yeah.
This is that plasticky layer.
Yes.
And, yeah.
Right. Break the plasticky layer. Yeah.
I don't know. I was
You're-
good
you're-
analogies. Pudding.
That's fine.
But we are spoiled, and we no longer have to cook pudding, so we don't get those little
That's right.
foam layers. So
Yes, we
you know,
are spoiled.
most Jello puddings are just add some milk and then it's fine.
Then it's fine. Or just peel the top off. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know.
Not saying that that's the good stuff, but anyway.
These 11.
So 11, those needed. Ultimately, these will as well, so they can be glued onto the back of the pack.
So should we do it before we stick them all together?
Yeah.
Just on
Right.
that. You
Just
like my technical terms?
Yes, the Ryobi bench belt sander that I've had forever.
Oh yeah, it's not green, but
No, it's not. It's even the wrong logo. It's the old red bubble logo. But anyway, yeah. Basically, if you were to these, then these parts could be glued together today and set aside.
okay. Then let's do that.
Okay.
Yay, power tools.
Yay,
Just
power
these
tools.
2 or all of them?
We can do these later, but if you want to do all of them, you can do all of them.
I'll make one of these.
Keep in mind that that's got some pretty good spin on it. So if you ever have a point go upstream for the direction the belt's going, it's gonna make the part go over there.
Sounds like experience.
Oh, it's usually fun.
Specifically right there.
Yeah, usually right there, or towards the heater, or towards the dogs. And sometimes that's fun outtakes for the videos when it's something small and it just flies out of my hand.
All right, people, wish me luck.
Hey.
This should be funny.
So Chester ATC's got a PEN $2 super chat. Great job, thank you, Chester. Tackle hugs again. Audiovisual. Think you're smart? Then spell it. I'm not smart.
That's the Marty.
I think it's just IT. So Garrett is also chiming in saying the Mansion movie was good. Okay, good. I'm hoping I just enjoy it. All I want to do is enjoy the movie. It's okay if it's not phenomenal. I just want to enjoy it. I didn't enjoy the third Matrix movie.
I was trying to get it to fly.
You're trying to? You don't have to make it fly.
I dropped a piece and I was like, I was trying to make it fly. It only went there. It didn't go there.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It didn't propel as far as I would like. So I'm all not trying to push too hard.
Oh, you can go way more than that.
That's what I was afraid of.
Oh, they're all over here. Yeah, that'll work. Power cell. That looks like the grain elevator. Power cell front. Power cell top. Pipe end grain elevator. Ramp size. Flip. Okay. You're done-ish?
Done-ish. There's a couple that could probably use a little bit more, but I think the pieces that we're gluing today.
Okay.
There we go.
Cool.
I'm gonna blow my hands off. That dust.
Yes, the dust.
The dust. The dust. Okay. Whew. Got piece number 12.
Got piece number 12. Yeah, moving on to the power cell box. Where is it? Jess Reed Malls likes that. Well, Felicia, she's the one that's sanding. Oh, who's working? What are you working on today? Well, Felicia's working because she's the one that's sanding.
I got to play.
Yeah. What did I see here? That was really funny. Somebody was saying that they were happy the Matrix 3 ended. Does that count?
Well, did it wrap up the ending like nicely? Because that totally counts if it does.
No, the first one wrapped it up nicely.
Okay.
The third one just sort of wrapped it up. Cannability, yeah. I was happy the third Matrix ended. Does that count?
Well, at least you made it through to the ending. Honestly, with the last Airbender, whatever they called it.
You're right.
I couldn't even get to the ending, so there's that.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, ultimately, that's the one movie I'm just like, I can't.
Yeah.
I want to so bad.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah, especially with What's-His-Face enjoying it so much. He was very much a big fan of that movie.
Right, who was it now?
I'm picturing Face. I want to say Gabe, but that doesn't sound right.
Right. From the IT guy. From
Yeah.
That was Gabe.
That was Gabe?
That was Gabe.
Okay.
Gabe
like, I'm
was-
picturing his face.
Yeah.
But he genuinely liked the movie. Like, he was an avid fan. And because he was so enthusiastic about it, like, I wanted to give it another try, you know? Like, okay.
All right. No.
No?
No.
No?
And it's not even that it's bad because it's bad compared to the show. It's just...
I don't know. It's awful. I don't know what... I couldn't. But...
Yep.
At least you got to the end of the Matrix, so there's that.
Yes.
So it's not the worst.
It's not the worst.
So there is a chance. No.
So what you're saying is there is a chance.
There is.
Well, I know Lego did a Instagram post last week, just because the movie is coming out. They're having fun. You take the red brick, and I'll show you how deep the rabbit hole goes, and take the blue brick, and you stay here, and everyone got super excited over, are they going to be doing Matrix sets? Like, no, they're just having fun on social media. Just let them have fun on social media.
Well, nothing stops you from making your own kits.
Right.
There's the glue pot. It blends in with everything.
It does.
The back of 9, the back of 11, the one that I grinded down.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I'm just going to put this out of the way so I can do that for a second.
Yeah. Oh, you did do all of them. Right on.
Right?
Yeah.
Just have it done.
Yeah, right on. So it's just 9 and 10 go together like that. And then, so you just want to glue those two edges together.
Okay.
And then 11 gets glued on over the top.
Boogers.
Boogers. Hey, boogers is what keeps it all shut and closed and sealed.
Yes. You just had it all lined up and then...
That's fine. I don't think I was trying to lay it out all exactly proper. Are you already questioning exactly which edges?
Yeah, exactly, which edges get stuck together.
So, this edge, yeah. So
That's-
these two get stuck together,
Yeah,
and these two get stuck together.
that's what I was double checking.
Okay.
Because...
Yeah, both 9s will get stuck together.
yeah.
Sire 2 is asking, y'all going to be adding anything extra to these to make them your own?
Yes.
Yes. He used the same pattern and added, they used the same pattern and added several of my own changes. Yeah, we're planning on adding some stuff to it.
All the bells and whistles we can think of.
Yep, exactly.
So, but we have to get through the boring part. I mean, the cutting and the gluing and the crafting, the whole part that you guys get to watch
part.
us.
The boring part.
You know, my least favorite part about the project is the cutting. In general.
In general, I can go with that.
Hate, but when I get stuck on a project, it's usually I've bought the fabric or I've gotten the stuff materials. I have it all kind of planned out in my head.
Right.
Where I get stuck is the cutting.
Yep.
If I can get past the cutting, it starts to all go together. But that's where I get.
Yeah.
Personally. We're live. I'm checking. I got a hit.
You do that. Someone's asking, hope you guys had a happy holiday. So we did. Kean Clark is letting us know the truth is you only use foam so you can sniff the glue. Yeah, okay, sure. Yes.
I feel like there's so many ways that you can glue foam together.
Right. Now, Lewis had a couple questions about adding hardeners or doing something to stiffen it up. No, I'm just going to paint it. We've got Alice packs. If it isn't going to lay flat on the Alice packs, yes, I'll add something to help make sure that the back lays flat in the Alice pack. But once we've got full boxes glued together, it's not like this is going to crush like a Nerf ball.
No, it's fully rigid.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
It's fine. Don't panic.
Yep.
And if it's not something that you want to do at all because you can't get past it, then don't make yours out of foam.
Yeah. Cardboard.
Yeah.
Do cardboard, do metal, do...
Make yourself a giant plywood puck and do a vacuum form off of it. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
A buck, not
There's
puck.
a million wrong ways to do anything.
Yeah, and this is the way we're going to do it wrong.
Exactly. And this is just one of them.
Sean Kennedy is in saying, "Greetings, everyone. Glad I can make it. I'm currently putting water slide decals on an NCC 1701 refit for the first 3 movies." Now, the Ertl kit is a kit I've made many times. That's very cool. I'm sure you're not making the Ertl kit. You're doing the Polar Lights one, right? But still, that's very cool. Jared Volkman is giving us some nice science data on proton packs. Jared is telling us that, according to science, a real-life power cell that could allow a real-life proton pack to work has a half-life of approximately 5,370 years. So it won't expire for a while.
Shorter.
Yeah, exactly.
But, that's pretty good to know.
Is that because science, or is that just, that was a great show.
That's somebody else's problem at the end of the day,
Harder, Airwinder, Keanu Reeves has been in 3 trilogies. Oh, yeah. Ross Richards pointing out that Keanu Reeves has been in 3 trilogies: Bill and Ted, Matrix, and John Wick. And now Matrix has 4. John Wick is soon to have 4. I'm not sure if Bill and Ted needs 4.
Come on.
Of course, I'm not
if
sure
they're
Matrix
gonna do all
needed
the
4.
other ones, why not of all of them?
Right. I mean, Bill and Ted 3 was great. I actually enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. They were extremely faithful to the first 2 movies. Does that make sense? The movie fit. It belonged with the other 3. It followed the same beats, the same story format, the same feeling. It wasn't necessarily a fantastic movie, but it was good. Burning Davis is saying that if you had white bangs, you could be a rogue from X-Men.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
If this foam dust wasn't black, it was the...
Yeah, if the foam dust wasn't black.
The other foam dust. And then it goes to about... Can I steal that pencil? I just need to know how far to glue. Ish.
Oh, yep, you can. I'm going to start marking patterns down again.
I'm just gluing everything to your table. Don't worry, we won't lose it. It'll be right here.
Right here? Okay, good.
Yeah, so just, do my duty,
That's
trying
fine.
to keep it all stuck together.
Well, after... it's almost 1 o'clock, which is kind of cool. I'm already starting to think about lunch, so it must be getting close.
Right.
So after lunch and after the stream, I get to come back down here and finish up my Boba Fett build because Sean Cash and I are both doing tandem builds.
Nice.
Because this Wednesday is going to be the first episode of the Book of Boba Fett. And so Sean Cash has already teased he's got his done. He's teased what he's doing, and I'm building Boba Fett's giant Gaffy stick, or Gaffy stick, that he had at the end of Mandalorian Season 2, which I thought was just really cool. That's when he finally pops in. He actually, for the first time, get to see Boba Fett be a real badass that he's always supposed to have been for the past 40 years.
We've been promised
Yeah,
this whole
we've been
time.
promised. So that's what I'm going to build. And then we also have an additional little bonus that we were working on as well. So I need to finish that up tonight.
So all the stuff you should have been doing instead of playing Minecraft.
Yeah, instead of playing Minecraft, exactly. Projects. So I'll be gluing on this table more later tonight.
I'll leave it nice and sticky for you then.
Appreciate that.
Leave extra globs, just so you know you can get it really sticky.
And then one of the things I was looking at and was excited about doing for Book of Boba Fett was his EE3 rifle, the rifle that carries an Empire, the rifle that carries in all the trailers that we've had for Book of Boba Fett. My friend Stephen K. Smith over at SKS Props has been working on one for the better part of a month, and it looks phenomenal. So if you want to see that, go watch Steve's. I'm going to do the Gadaruffi stick because I'm going to try and do mine in a couple of days, whereas Steve's been working on his for a while. But it looks really good, and Steve's going to have.
You can see the TLC.
You can see the TLC, and there's tons of detail, and there's tons of inlay detail, and he's going to have detailed patterns. So it's like, yeah, just we'll do Steve's on a live stream for Book of Boba Fett Season 2.
Right. It's like, how do you know when it's dry? It's getting there.
Because you can't see the glossy wet anymore.
I know.
Now, if you want, you can get the heat gun, not that guy, but the heat gun with the silver tip, and that'll help dry it faster. Or you just let it air dry.
I'm gonna let it air dry because it's almost there.
Okay.
It's almost there.
Almost there. Stay on target. Oh, we got a super chat for $4.99 from Shady. Saying, so what should we build in Minecraft?
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts. Something small. Hogwarts. Well, I spent a good portion of Christmas working on another mage library over in the Volcano Village. Because I really enjoyed being able to get all those enchanted books and having all the enchanted weapons and tools.
So you are working on Hogwarts.
Kind of, yeah. But it's sort of like Office Space Hogwarts, because there's cubicles where you get your villagers, and once they get to the lectern block, they turn into librarians, and they'll sell enchantment books. But then you want to make sure you can find the guy so you can buy the enchantment you want. So you kind of build a corral and kind of pen him in with his sort of, office space where you never get to leave. Yeah, I'm going to need you to come in on the weekend. They're prisoners with jobs.
Slaves. Slavery.
Prisoners with jobs. We like prisoners with jobs. It's better. I can't quite... There's no way I could act like Jeff Goldblum, and I can't quite quote him right now. But I need to watch Thor Ragnarok again. It's been over a year.
Oh, there you go. Jeff 3D models when your internet drops out right as Odin might drop the...
Did I drop the F-bomb?
No, right when you might.
Oh, so, might. Okay.
It's like,
I didn't think I did.
Have you ever seen those skits where they do the unnecessary bleeping and it's just hilarious?
Oh, it's fantastic. Yes. Unnecessary censorship. Yes.
Yes. And it looks dry enough.
Probably.
You're like, no, I still see some blue sparkles.
Well, this is looking good. I see too much sparkle there. So these guys, because of the texture, there's a difference in the thickness because of the texture grabbing it. You probably really want to hit that with a heat gun.
Okay. I will trust the expert.
Well, it'll mostly stick, but then it'll kind of peel and be weird.
Making sure this is a heat gun and not a drill again.
Right? Don't want to do that on screen again.
They do have very similar feels, so.
They do. Very similar feels, very similar profiles.
And mechanisms of working.
Mm-hmm. Toby is now doing stretching underneath the main camera, so if suddenly there's an earthquake, that's just Toby.
They didn't mind the Dremel, but this is a no.
That's a no, yeah. They're walking out from underneath the tripod now.
Well, he doesn't like him pointed at him either.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
So I didn't quite answer Shady what we're building next. Although maybe Shady was asking me. Maybe
what should we build in Minecraft?
He was asking the internet. The Count for Sesame Street censored is funny. Yes, Garrett. I think I remember that one. Jose, hello back. Odin, what did I do for Christmas? Minecraft. No, I went home and saw my family and played some Minecraft.
But playing it at home with your family around hits different.
It does, because I was in the living room, either on the Switch or on the laptop, and we had a Zoom call with my son, who is actually overseas, and that was a lot of fun because got to talk to him, kind of got to be part of the group talking to him. Wasn't like I was the active host or anything, but I didn't need to be. He was calling to talk to his mom, so that was kind of cool.
Just got to enjoy. Right?
Yeah. Well, I like the guy, so I'm glad I got to talk to him.
Mm-hmm. I just already stuffed this. I don't know if I should have, but I did it.
It's fine.
It's done.
As long as it's sticking. If it starts peeling back up, then it wasn't ready. If it's sticking, whatever.
It's stucked.
It's got stickage.
It's stucked. Yes.
Start Devo, stick it and stick it good. Just stick it.
I think this might be too dry now.
Oh, this is awesome. I can't read the kanji. All right, let's grab this.
And translate. Live.
I just want to copy. There we are. And we're going to pop over to...
Oh, good. It wasn't too dry.
Wasn't too dry?
Well, because see, you get it till it's right disappeared, but then there's a point where it's too disappeared.
Yes, towards too dry and it doesn't stick.
Yeah,
right.
and it looked like it could have been there, but it stuck.
Okay, good. Yes, one of the things that I remember Ted doing, Evil Ted, and I've done more than once, is you do 2 coats. Where you let the first one get super dry, and then you do the second coat, and that sticks really well.
That made a huge difference, and I made it...
Oh, yeah, because you did it...
For the dress form that I did, yeah. And doing the double glue made it night and day difference. And I'm going, yeah, that probably would have been good. So double gluing, people. It does help. I'm covered in dust.
Covered in dust.
So much dust.
It was Mushroom Tree. Okay.
Gundam Shield.
Yeah, Gundam Shield, because that's behind us right back here. Super excited about there being the giant RX-78 Gundam Shield.
Yes. There's a whole video on how to make it, right?
Yes, there is. So, it's got a little rain dirty on it, but yeah, this is literally all foam of different types. Wet the foam, and yeah, I think there's a little bit of Sintra, but this was very much copied as much as they could off of the real grade Gundam. And there's a full video because there's a full Gundam with beam saber, with beam rifle. But the shield is the one piece that lives down here.
Yep. The rest of the Gundam stands at the top of the stairs terrorizing people.
Yep.
Saying, beware.
Beware.
You really need to be up here.
Yeah, he does, yeah. He's a baby doggy. He needs to be held.
Right? Guess what, Bruno butt?
Guess what, Bruno butt?
So, we got more pieces stuck together. What do these weird pieces go now that we've done them?
In the video, he set them aside. I believe they get stuck to the main backpack.
That's what I was assuming. I feel like
Or
we get to
not
build
the main,
all the
but
bits and bobs, and then they'll start really making sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Eventually, but not right away. Because I feel like things get crazier before they get better. Has to look worse before it looks better, right, Bruno?
Yeah.
My favorite time is when I'm doing stuff for clients and they come in right at that point where you're like, okay, it looks like a mess. It looks crazy right now, but it has to look crazy before it looks better.
So the one thing I ran into more than once, working with different people at different points in my life on different projects, but I just want to see a work in progress. It's like, it's not done. You know, you're not going to see the work in progress and go, oh, okay, you're going to ask all this question about, well, where's this thing? I'm not there yet.
Right? Or I'm in the middle of a work in progress and I show them my work in progress, but my brain has already replaced the eyeballs or something else.
Right, exactly.
And I'm like, okay. And then I replace the eyeballs and they're like, wait, but I like the other ones. I should have never showed you those. You would have never known they existed. Oh,
everything would have been fine, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, I was good. Yeah, I don't change. Anyways, work in progress, right?
Right. I mean, it's always made other people feel better to see something work in progress, but it feels like I do more damage control on, you know, they thought work in progress would be it's almost painted and not like halfway built or something. It just feels like there's always more damage control than good.
Oh yeah, like it's built but it's not painted, or you know.
It's just partially built, yeah.
Yeah, it makes no sense at the moment, and it looks like it's all scattered in pieces everywhere, but you got all the pieces finally done and they're about to go. Yeah. It always looks worse before it looks better, and when it looks its worst is when people want the in progress photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was loud. Not too bad. But I'm sure the microphone picked that up deliciously.
Sorry, people. Well, Awesomus is using their new headphones they just got for Christmas, so.
Oh, that's cool.
Giving them the full test of the usage. How's the dremeling sounding?
So, of course, you know, then you want to do things. Oh, I got new headphones. You're testing out new headphones.
Bruno is trying to get you to hold him now that I'm ignoring him.
Not going to happen.
Nope.
Now I can hold Bruno.
Not.
So, I have 2 Chihuahuas at home. I have a fluffy. They're both little tiny Chihuahuas, right? I've got a little fluffy white Chihuahua. That's Jelly Bean. That's very much my.
Jelly Bean was on.
Yeah, Jelly Bean's been here. That's
Yeah.
true. She's very much Ellis's little baby doggy, and the princess of the house, of course. And then we have another dog that we picked up at one point, who's had multiple names. He was Felix when we got him, and then he responded very positively to Baby, and then he seemed to really like the name Burrito. But now, in order to like make his ego and boost his confidence a little bit, he's Burrito Supreme. So
I know.
yeah, Burrito just wants to be held all day. So I'm sitting there with this dog on me somewhere with a big goofy dog grin like all day long.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. He was Meatball when I met him.
Okay.
Bruno when I got him.
Bruno. No, Bruno was Meatball, yeah.
Yeah, he
Not
was
Toby.
Meatball when I met him.
Okay.
He was Bruno when I got him. And when I'm calling him to come and he knows he might possibly be in trouble, he won't come to Bruno. But if I call him Wigglebutts, he knows he's not in trouble and he'll come a lot easier and he just gets all excited. So.
Okay. Do you ever abuse Wigglebutts as calling him, or?
No.
Good.
He's Wigglebutts. He knows. He's like, okay, I'm coming. I need to get some love.
I'm coming.
Yeah. But yeah. Bruno, he's a bad dog. I love him. But he's a bad dog.
Burrito Supreme's kind of a bad dog.
Yeah.
He's a lot mellower and happier now that it's just him and Jelly Bean. But when we had a third dog, Billy Bones, because we have a parrot named Captain Flint, so we had a dog named Billy Bones. Billy was just a walking sprinkler. That's just all he was. He wasn't anything else. and so he taught Burrito Felix some really, really bad stuff. And it's just, guys, I want to be happy I have dogs. I don't want to have to wear galoshes at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruno, yeah. My brother was like, how dare you call Bruno a bad dog? He's an angel. I love him. And then a week later, he's like, yeah, no, Bruno's a bad dog. I love him. He's an angel, but he's a bad dog.
He's a bad dog.
Like, Toby's a good dog. Toby's amazing. He listens.
He is.
He's sweet. You know, I trust him completely. People are terrified of him, but no, I trust him completely. But Bruno?
Yeah.
Bruno, I trust him to be a bad dog. Love him to death. So, we got pieces cut out.
Mushroom Tree is sent a new one. Oh, laugh out loud. Right on.
13. Are these pieces going to need to be sanded? And this is not a piece.
That is not a piece. That was set aside because I got smaller pieces that'll be able to come out of that. Yes.
Oh.
No. You know what? That was fine. I was just
Okay.
answering. Do those need to be sanded? Yes, but I don't know to what extent.
Okay, so
Like
we're just going to...
It may just be, since they're boxes, only the edges need to be sanded.
Right? So
Yeah.
it's like I don't want to pre-sand unless I need to.
I mean, you can, so you got something to do, but
No, I don't
haven't
have
watched
to do
that
extra
far
work.
ahead. I was just cutting parts out and
Okay, so we're
talking.
getting through pieces today.
Yeah. Because you're cut up to me and you got everything.
Yeah, I actually, it's not very good sanded, but it's been sanded.
Oh, whatever. As long as it sticks. Looks like it's stuck.
Yeah, it stucks.
It stucks.
Well, I was talking about this, like,
So
This one probably.
that stucks. Is that sort of like a qualification of the quality of the stickage that you did? It sort of stucks.
It sucks. Jeez. There's a Bruno on my box. It's
Yes,
okay.
there's a Bruno on the box with you. Mario Schumacher, I did miss you mentioning that before, but he's currently restoring 2 antique sword replicas.
Ooh,
That's
fun.
very cool.
Swords were always popular at decades.
Yep. Canterbury says all the 80s and 90s kids fear hearing their full names from their parents, especially yelled from the doorway.
Middle names exist to incite terror.
Yes, exactly. Middle names are only there for emphasis. Groot's here. Good evening, Felicia and Odin.
Good
Good
evening.
evening. Going back to what should we build on Minecraft. So, Canterbury, since you're part of this, really lucked out that when I built a portal to go into the Nether, it wasn't very far away. I could build a portal to go to the village I want to trade with on the other side of the volcano. And now we built a portal yesterday that Shady and I can use as a shortcut to go between the two of us. So if you want to get in on this portal shortcut thing, we're at level 48, and later tonight I'm happy to help get that set up with you too if you want. And if you don't, because he's on the other side of like the sea, and if you don't, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Because it's not important for everyone to be connected like that. We're just whatever.
I don't know. Getting the networking infrastructure established helps, right?
Right, it does. Yeah, it's, Canterbury's Island's cool because it's covered with a bunch of jungle trees, which provide a lot of wood. But, might be nice to be able to quickly jump over to the trading village to get stuff. So, Blaze Emily's. Hey, Odin and Felicia, what are you guys making after the Proton Pack build?
I don't know.
That is too far in the future.
Right?
Yeah. We want to make the Proton Pack. We want to make the Neutrino one. We want to make the jumpsuits. We want to make all that stuff. I really want to make a PKE meter. I've got the parts to make a PKE meter replica as opposed to just making one out of foam. But that'd probably be an actual video. Don't have anything planned past that because honestly we're going to be doing this for a little while.
Yeah, I feel like this is probably going to take all your life. No.
Could.
Right?
Could.
We're going to do it right. We're going to have some fun.
I don't think the Proton Pack will take all year long, but Proton Pack with the Neutrino wand, with we will order patches and jumpsuits, but we're probably going to have to sew
and then we need bells
elbow
and
pads
whistles.
and knee pads. Yeah, we'll need bells and whistles and things to hang off the belts, and the belts we'll have to either order or we're going to have to just get the parts and recreate the old Vietnam belts.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wonder if that surplus store would have.
I don't know.
Because he's my go-to source.
Yeah.
But it's
been a while.
I can't count on my old sources of things anymore. A lot of my old, having to go and I need random World War II memorabilia. Yeah, is he still there?
I hope so.
I hope so. I hope he's still
I hope
there.
so. I hope he's
my
okay.
florist is gone, and that made me sad.
Oh.
My go-to, I need
Right.
roses 5 minutes before shoot starts.
Right. I did go to that guy. The last time I went to that guy was, I think just before the pandemic was the last time I was in there. And I ordered a pair of old U.S.-made jungle boots. And I wasn't able to get solid black ones. I had to get black and green.
Oh.
But I guess I could always paint the green. But that would make it okay for Ghostbusters if I painted the green.
Yeah.
Even though I don't think they have jungle boots, I think they got combat boots. But
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to be a big deal.
Good excuse to go get some combat boots.
Yep. Good. Yep.
I don't currently have a pair. I've owned them in the past, but
Okay.
currently I don't.
I've had them before. I've worn a few out. I had a pair that they had the 90s. It was like grunge, but I wasn't trying to be grunge. It was my daily wear. It was combat boots. But yeah, at that time I learned that I like the U.S. made ones. I don't like the China made ones. They wear very differently, and the U.S. ones are more comfortable longer.
Okay.
But at least at my size and weight. Yeah, that's why it was really hard to get those because they don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they last forever, so the old
Right.
surplus places are my go-to to find weird things like that. But if you went there, you had to.
Yep.
Anyways, but we're going to do the whole bang shabil, get through
Bang
this whole
shabil.
project. Yeah.
Oh, we still
It'll be a
have.
while. What?
We still have a pair of combat boots. We
Yeah,
didn't. We didn't put those up with the Fallout suit. The
Yeah,
Fallout
the
suit.
Fallout suit, there was a pair of combat
Yeah.
boots. They're a little bit big on my feet, but it
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
matter because they're combat boots.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we were going to, if we haven't. I say we because Joe helps a lot with putting stuff up on Etsy. The Fallout costume was supposed to go up on Etsy. I don't know if the combat boots were part of it. We might still have those boots. What style of patches are we getting? Ghostbusters 1 and Ghostbusters 2? Ghostbusters 1. That's my preference anyway.
Okay.
You know, it's the No Ghost logo from the first movie versus the No Ghost logo that's kind of stepping through it and doing the 2 peace sign. Yeah, I want the first logo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, there's your answer.
Yep. Oh, cool. Thank you. Mushroom Tree is saying, I'm entertained with the subtitles every day. Being Japanese, it is also useful for learning English. Well, thank you. I appreciate that you're giving me feedback on the subtitles because, yeah, we don't rely on automated subtitling. We let automated start, and then we go back and double check the English to make sure the English is actually correct. And then we'll machine translate it into the different languages. So, yeah, it's actually something that we try to do every single week with every single video.
Oh.
Yeah, and like this, I know it works because I get this feedback from people who are using it. I get thank yous in Russian, in Greek, or acrylic, I guess, in Greek, in in the different languages, and so that's really cool. Thank you, Mushroom Tree.
Making the big world a little smaller.
Yes. Sean Carg, I totally agree. The Ghostbusters 2 logo was really cool for the poster. Yes. But I don't know why they put it on the uniform of the film. Yes. Agreed.
Marketing department.
Marketing department.
Chris Brown or Bowen.
Would you like to trade sides and you can read some and I'll cut some?
Sure. All right, Toby, Bruno, y'all have to get reconfigured. Toby, move. Sorry. Sorry, Toby. Toby, move. Toby. He has his new sweater on today. He's all comfy.
I like that Toby likes clothes.
He gets so jealous if I put clothes on Bruno and he doesn't have any on. Yep.
Dog cough. Dog snot.
I'm going to go back up a little bit.
You go right ahead.
So, Schultz Division says, my dad used to have a Stafford dog, which, as a puppy, I used to play with a lot. But when it got big, still jumps at me, enjoy, at 48 kilos.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, Toby is a big dog, and he knows he's a big dog, and he also has to play very gently with me because...
Yeah.
He's heavy.
Is Toby 100 pounds?
Oh, I'm sure he weighs more than I do.
Okay, because that's going to be about 48 kilos then.
No, he ain't little. He's a big doggy, but he is a gentle soul, for sure.
Oh, he totally is.
Yeah.
Toby is a great studio dog. He's a great camera dog because he just wants to be happy and lay down and quiet with his people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. He's a good dog. I love him to death. Marius Shoemaker says, do Zorro's costume. We used to do that all the time at the costume shop because that's a great one. You wear black pants and a black Renaissance shirt with a black sash and black gloves and a black mask.
Black mask and a
With-
foil or a saber. Yeah.
We would give the foils more because it was safer.
Yeah.
Like in general.
That's a good choice.
Because people would go to these parties and you can't have your props confiscated.
No.
But the hat was the tricky one because it has to be that flat brimmed hat.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where. Anyways, did that costume a lot. It's fun because couples costumes. Catherine Zeta-Jones and Zorro.
Yeah.
It's a great one. Grusin, did you make a Slimer puppet? Not yet.
Not yet.
I feel like if we just had a green garbage bag, like following us on like a string or something. I don't know.
Was to get one of those old Boglin puppets, and which I don't think those will survive the test of time. But
Right, they are rubber.
Yeah.
That'll deteriorate. Sean Clark says, I got to visit my parents' wiener dogs for Christmas.
Sweet.
They're so cute, aren't they? Eastern 57 says, totally digging the jacket, Felicia. Leather jackets make anyone look B.A. And I'm assuming that means badass.
Yeah.
Thank you. I know. This is a good classic.
Yes,
I
it
love
is.
it. And it's nice and toasty warm. Although I do have the Michelin.
You do have an awesome Christmas coat.
Yeah, it's nice and toasty. That I was.
It looks like a low weather, low degree sleeping bag, but zips up as a coat.
And I love it because I can leave at ridiculously early in the morning and be toasty without having to worry about it. That was what my yellow Big Bird coat was, but now,
Oh, okay.
But now I have more.
Now you have a more adult coat.
I think that yellow one looks pretty grown up. No.
Okay.
Oh, Sean Clark says they're making new Boglins.
Are they?
I guess.
All right.
So Amelia Lopez, what blueprints of the Proton Pack are you guys using? RPF, Ghostbusters Community version, or just eyeing it? We are using Lost. I was going to let you do it.
You got it. We are using the patterns from Lost Wax Oz. Chris, on the Lost Wax Oz channel, go ahead and hit still. It's a little tiny button. You're almost there, almost there. You went over it. Go back. Section number 4.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Still. And now cut, Orano.
There we go.
From this video over on the Lost Wax Oz channel, that's Chris with his pack that's made from format foam. So I contacted him and said, hey, I want to make a Proton Pack on the live stream. I would love to use your pattern because you figured it out and we won't have to on the live stream. And he got a lot of love and traffic because I used his, he's the one that came up with the yoga ball idea, or at least he's the one that I first saw the yoga ball idea for making Captain America's shield. He made Wonder Woman's shield that way. So, yeah, he was like, oh yeah, sure, go for it. So
Yeah, so that is the pattern we are following. And if you want to catch up to where we are, we've only been at this 3 weeks, so 4 hours in.
yeah, we're only about, 8
7,
hours in
yeah.
at the most.
So you guys can easily catch up, probably get a little further than us.
So it's a 3-part build on his channel. He even builds the Alice pack out of PVC. I believe he fully crafts the whole thing.
We are planning on using Alice packs he's collected years ago, planning on building this project.
Yep, I've been wanting to do something like this for a while. So I do have a pair of Alice packs around here in one of these boxes next to the Ark of the Covenant. And yeah, so that's a pattern that we're using. And it's a free pattern. So
Yeah, so check out his channel, check out his pattern, catch up, and then craft along.
Yep. Okay, this one we need to cut a window out of, so I'm going to cut this out of the good stuff.
Okay. It needs to function.
It needs to function.
And it's small enough that it can easily fit in a scrap.
That would help too. Oh, I got some scrap right here.
Gurjin Koros, sorry if I butchered your name. Better to have 3 dogs so they can jump all at you at once. So they smash you flat. You know, the welcome home committee, right?
Right.
That's what I call
They're
them
home. It's been
when I
home.
get home. It's the welcome home committee. They have to thoroughly welcome you before they chill out. Yeah.
You've been gone all day. Oh, what was that? Joe shared a meme, Christmas meme. It was a picture of a dog next to a tree that was on the floor and totally smashed. And the dog, and the meme was just saying, "Thank God you're home. The Christmas tree fainted."
Oh. Oh, there you go, Groot Grusin. It was always funny when the Swedish commentators on WWF spoke in pounds, as it was the same as kilograms. He weighed 250 pounds, and we sat there as kids going, well, what? 250 kilograms? Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah, he weighs 500 pounds.
He's a big dog.
He's a big dog.
Oh, Blaze hey Felicia, where are all your toys from last week? You were having so much fun. Oh, I already got into them. I got to use the giant sander, and I got to use the rotary tool, and I already pulled out the foam dust blaster. Air pump. So, we've been having fun with them. They've been
That's very plasticky. What have you got a hold of now?
Louis Causey says need an RGB pattern for a pack. Go check out
RGB
Lost Wax. Louis eating the floor.
No, he's chewing up my new thread.
Oh, Bruno. Yeah, Bruno's a bad dog. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave you at home next time. You know that? This is why we can't have nice streams. Chris Bowen says, hey, Odin and Felicia, did you see a 1-to-1 scale Spengler pack is being made by Hasbro?
Yes.
Didn't you talk about that last week?
Yes. Last week or the week before was the cutoff date for the...
Ordering? Or...
Yeah, it wasn't quite a Kickstarter because it's their own in-house thing. It's a pre-ordering thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Matt here in the building actually ordered one, so hopefully one will show up. We can see.
Oh.
But yeah, it's really really cool. Adam Savage got to do a video on the prototype and got to talk about it. So that was it looks really good.
So I think he knows.
And they still have a neutrino one, I believe.
Ooh, Schultz Division says, Odin, have you ever heard of the blueprints to Scrooge McDuck's building? The money bin? I'm drawing it from a really bad reference, but it's going to be awesome once it's done. Are you going to put that in?
No.
Well, didn't they go through the whole, there was a whole movie. Anyways.
There's a couple of them, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, sounds like fun. I hope you enjoyed that. Gaming Station says, it's good to see your channel again. I watched when you made Thor Ragnarok helmet, and they give lots of thumbs ups.
Right on, thank you.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
And then we have Suji Sethia. Sorry I ruined your name, but they are from India, so
okay.
Hi and welcome. Jeff 3D Models wants to know, Odin, when are the winners to the Ryobi giveaway announced? Well, they've been announced. They've been contacted.
They've been contacted. I guess there wasn't a huge announcement. I put it to the top of the video. I didn't make a big public announcement.
You said you were going to put a community
Did
post.
I? I did, didn't I? Well, I'm sorry. I guess I'm going to need to do that. On Friday, I managed to find the two people that were going to be the winners. What I mean by that is it took 4 tries to get 2 people because people who commented but were Canada or commented with such an obscure tiny username that I couldn't possibly cross-reference them with anybody. So I've got my 2 winners, the guys that had usernames I could find on Instagram or on Facebook. Contacted them, got their information, got them to Ryobi. So it was the real Malik who was in Texas as a cosplayer. Got a hold of him almost immediately. He was thrilled. And then it was also Justin Kennedy won, and he's in California, and yeah, he was excited to get them because what he posted was that I really want to get these for my wife because she's super creative and I think it would help her.
Oh, yeah.
So
Exciting. So we did announce them subtly
Sort of
and throughout
subtly.
this live stream here and there, but winners have been picked, they have been contacted, and they get Christmas gifts.
And they get Christmas gifts. They have their information has been given to Ryobi, and those wheels are turning.
Right, and we got to give away 2 gifts instead of just 1, which
Yeah.
is even twice as exciting. So, yeah, I kept reading them going, I think they should win, I think they should win, oh my gosh, they should win.
Right.
It was hard to choose, and I'm glad you had to do it, not me.
Well, it was totally a random thing. I didn't want to do give us an essay and we'll pick the best. Oh, no.
No, it just
No.
was the and you won.
Right. I copy and pasted the entire reply threads, right? That's why I tried to specify to only do that and not everything. Copy and pasted the entire thread into a Google spreadsheet, told it to remove duplicates, so everyone's name was only going to be there once. Then I sorted it, and then I eliminated all the comments until it got down to just being names. And then it's like, all right, randomize. And because you can do that on Google spreadsheets. And whichever name hit the top, there you go. And also by doing that, I was able to keep all the hyperlinks that goes back to their YouTube page. So with the hopes that they would have contact information on their YouTube page. You know, I do, so everyone else does, right? No. So, yeah.
Yes, we have winners.
We have winners.
We had prizes. That was exciting. That was fun, and we enjoyed it. So.
Yep.
Yay.
And there's more Ryobi fun to come. Ryobi is still sending more stuff, talking back and forth. They're going to be sending me the 6 battery pack charger and more batteries. So it's this like caddy that has 6 outlets on it. Yeah, I do have enough tools.
I think it's kind of to the point you gotta kind of.
I hope that shows up before SAC Anime because I think we could use it.
Oh yeah, I think that's what we really went through was the batteries.
It was a lot of. That's why I actually bought the extended battery. I actually bought the bigger battery. And that was partly why, because I emailed them, well, your idea of sending me free tools is paying off. I went out and bought batteries, and they immediately responded, we'd send you batteries. It's like, here, we'll send you this. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's cool that they noticed. So thank you, welcome.
Thank you. So Ryobi is coming out with a. This is not a paid sponsorship.
No, it's not. We just.
They've got a storage system / mobile tool system they're coming out with. Basically, it's there's a big toolbox that has a handle that comes up like a carry-on luggage and has wheels, and then there's smaller toolboxes that lock on top of that. So it becomes a big carry-around.
So is that like Fat Max?
It's a lot like Fat Max, except it breaks apart into smaller boxes.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because Fat Max just has drawers.
Yeah, we had a lot of kits, depending on what department you were in, whether we had the wardrobe kit, the art department kit, and such. And so, yeah, these kits got quite intensive, and I'm imagining them being put together full of tools, so that's exciting.
So I'm hoping that'll show up before SAC Anime, because that is totally a cosplay repair kit.
Yeah.
Especially since it rolls and it's mobile. And
yeah.
And then I'm not sure exactly how well this will work for me necessarily, but the boxes, you can take them off the kit, and they have these hooks on the back, so you can hook them onto their organizer that goes on the wall.
So you can have a permanent station and a mobile station, and they can be interactive.
And
I like that idea.
It is a very cool idea.
Problems I haven't had to deal with in a while, and it's been nice not having to deal with.
Yes.
But I know those situations, and that would be very convenient.
So Ryobi said they'll put me on the list for media samples. So hopefully something shows up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yay! I like tools. They make the job so much easier.
It does.
Jared Vaughn Man says, "Hey, Felicia, can you do the hey like Fonzie?" And no.
No.
Try. I'll butcher it for you.
Do we have any Ray-Bans around here?
No. Otherwise, I would have put them on to do the dust.
To do the dust? Well, you can do the Terminator thing, you know.
I know.
We can light your head on fire.
There we go. Actually, I was looking at different ways to do that for that mask. You know, you see a project and you go, I want to do this.
There's a cosplayer, I think he's Legion of Cosplay, I think is what he calls himself. He's got a really good ghostwriter, because he's got, I think it's all 3D printed, I think. My apologies if I'm saying this wrong, Legion. But he's got the skull that's a little big because it has to fit over his head. And then it's got the plastic flames that come off of it that I think is underlit. And it works really well.
Yeah. Didn't I send you something where I'm like, ooh, we should make this into a head?
Yeah?
Yeah. But always thinking of weird projects. Grusin, while speaking of pets, I thought one of my cat's paw, sit, wait, and even come when I whistled at him. I had 2 cats, both who come at different whistles by mouth. I claim he also learned. I feel like cats teach you.
Yes.
You teach dogs, but cats teach you.
Right.
They train you.
And dogs are our pets, and cats are roommates.
I was going to say, we are cats' pets.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I love both. I like animals. You can't, I'm not a cat or a dog person. I had a cat that I was very close to growing up, and it's hard to let another cat into that space in my life as of yet.
There you go.
But I am open if it comes to the situation.
Right.
So I'm not people are team dog, team cat. I have 2
not.
dogs currently, but Toby did have a pet cat at one point, so.
2 dogs, 3 cats, 2 parrots at home. Yeah.
Yeah. I grew up in a zoo, so. Who knows? We have Cats All the Way. Shout out to Budgies, though.
Right. Speaking of parents.
Yeah, I think people are having cats versus dogs in the chat going on.
Yeah, I'm both. Just like I'm not Star Wars or Star Trek. I like them both.
Yeah.
They're different, and I like that they're different.
And growing up, my house was a halfway house for birds growing up. My brother was part of the Capital Bird Society here in Sacramento, and he would help rescue birds that needed homes because birds can live 50, 60, 70 years easily and might not find themselves in healthy home environments, and a lot of them had emotional issues. Oh my gosh.
Or they'll just outlive their people.
Yeah, that happens too, yeah. But we had a lot of emotionally damaged birds that would come to live with us, and I made a lot of good friends.
It was a green African-style parrot. I don't remember what it was exactly, but I saw a post yesterday. The parrot's going to turn 74 on Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah, lifelong friends, people.
Yeah, that's not a small commitment.
No, not at all. Birds, they're smart. Yeah. Let's see. Jeff 3D Model says, that's cool, congrats them. So, the winners.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. I did see your name, Jeff 3D Models, within the possibilities. Sorry, the RNG gods did not smile on you that day.
Not quite. Oh my gosh, there's so many chats that all popped in as soon as I started reading.
Yep.
And now I'm 2 pages down.
It's not fair to everyone who's chatting, but I know half the time or so they're chatting to each other, not necessarily
I don't
us.
mind that.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Trump cards. You can never have too many batteries. That's so true.
That is pretty
I think
much
that's
true,
really
yeah.
exciting that you're getting a bunch of batteries.
And honestly, the Proton Packs are probably going to be powered by Ryobi batteries.
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally sticking one of those air blowers inside.
Yeah.
We're going to have some fun effects.
Fun. Yeah, we'll either doctor one of the Ryobi tools to use as the battery pack receptacle, or we'll find a third-party one that will accept it. One or the other, because at the very least, we can get one of their flashlights, and that'd be really easy as a thing to put the battery in and on-off, and it just is going to spit out 5 volt or whatever. Right?
No, that's a good point, because I was thinking I need lighting effects,
Right.
I need the air blower effects.
The air blower effects.
And then we also need sound effects, and all of these effects need
power. And this is an 18-volt source, and we can use, I don't know what the right word is, a power conditioner to spit out the different voltages that we want. So we can make sure the LED and the Arduino is getting the proper voltage it wants. The blower gets the motor voltage it wants. The
lights, because there's
The
a
sound
couple
and
different
the
lights
lights,
effects. Because there's the lighting up of the back, and then there's also the lights coming out of the.
Yep, coming as all part of the neutrino wand.
Yeah.
And those will be 2 different things. I'm really excited about the fact that the neutrino wand is attached to the backpack, canonically.
Yeah.
I want to get. Okay, Ghostbusters fans, what is the proper DIN plug for attaching the neutrino wand to the backpack? If we can get that comment and it's something I can order, I will totally order those. Hopefully they're not $50 a piece. I can totally order those. So at least that is correct, even though once it's plugged together, it doesn't matter. We could use a stereo plug. But, it'd be fun. So
Yeah. I have some fun. Like, the hamsters are running, and the wheels are turning, and I feel like we're going to have some fun effects. Probably won't work the first time.
Yeah, there'll probably be some modifications.
Yeah, they probably won't work the way I'm imagining them, but I think we'll end up with something fun in the end.
And I know that the more, so DIN, D-I-N, I don't remember what that stands for, but it's a multi-pin plug, right? The more individual pins we get are different levels of power we can get out to the wand without having to have more stuff on the wand, right? We don't just want power in, power out. We want to have as much bulk in the backpack.
Yeah, we want to put as much of the...
Yeah.
Because that blows air hard enough that I don't think we need it to be in the wand. I think we could put that in the backpack and tube it out.
We could do that. The tube is going to make the...
It's going to lessen the force, but
Right.
it's not the end of the world.
Well, it'll stiffen the tube. Because
Yeah.
if the wire that goes from the backpack to the wand is just electrical, it'll be more flexible.
Yeah.
If we want to put a tube, then it needs to be something that won't collapse and won't pinch. And so
Yeah.
that's going to restrict the airflow. But I think we'd be able to get that to fit because the Trino ones aren't small.
Yeah, no. We have lots of options. We
We do.
definitely do.
And obviously we have plans that we haven't fully communicated to you guys.
Oh
but,
no,
you know,
and we're not going to because we're
don't
still
really
chewing
want
on
to.
them.
Exactly.
They're not fully fleshed out, and I don't plan on adding LEDs into the fabric of the silk that's going to be sticking out. I plan on backlighting that.
Right.
Look, there's a lot of plans. We'll see what ends up happening.
Right.
We're chewing on the ideas, bouncing and backing off.
A lot of stuff has been thrown to the wall. We're still waiting to see what exactly sticks.
There you go. Awesome Us is wondering, how much longer do you think you'll be working on the Proton Pack? No, not rushing, just wondering.
Summer.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be it's gonna be a while.
If we really try, we might have these done in time for Summer Sac Anime, which is Labor Day, which is the first weekend of September. That's a realistic-ish
Time frame.
time frame. That also might still be rushing.
But
So,
our live streams are about 2.5 hours of
Yeah.
actually building, 2 hours of building
right.
every week. So, how many hours do you think this thing is gonna take?
A lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more than
We
6.
could get this done in a month or so if we just sat down and did it.
Yeah. Maybe even less, because I
Maybe
know
even
we've
less.
done bigger projects in shorter time frames.
It's true, we have.
But ultimately, I think this one's going to be.
It's going to take a bit.
Yeah, we're not going to be rushing through this one.
No.
But we will have fun.
Absolutely. Parasol top box. Okay, what am I looking at here?
What do you have now? Yeah.
Exactly. So I think that Parasol is a.
That's the next question somebody asked. So when is Zach Anime, and will you be taking Ghostbusters outfits? There is a spring one, and maybe we'll see.
There's a spring one, yeah. There's a spring Sac Anime and there's a summer Sac Anime. Not spring, a winter Sac Anime and a summer Sac Anime. Winter Sac Anime is 2 weeks out. Next weekend is New Year's weekend. So the weekend after that is Sac Anime, which will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. No, I'll be out there all 3 days. Felicia will be out there for whichever days she can make it. A couple of other friends are going to be out there. Ellis will be out there at least Friday. Joe will probably be out there all 3 days. Yeah, anyway, so that's coming up really quick. And then the next one after that is in September. I swear I had something else I was thinking about. I don't remember now. That's all right.
Right.
It's lunchtime. My
It
brain
is
isn't
lunchtime.
working. My brain is not working. So that's like that and that. Okay, that's low. So then this goes here. No.
Shady gave us a 99-cent super chat, but didn't say anything.
That sounds like Shady. Thank you, Shady.
Asima says, "Whoa, you guys have your work cut out for you in the coming year. Are you
Yep.
making more than one proton pack?" Yes, we are making 2.
Yep.
We are doubling it.
We're doubling exactly.
Because is it that much more work to make 2 at the same time?
Not really. Not when you have help.
But if you make 1 and then you
cut
are
2,
done
okay.
and you have to make another, you're not going to. Let's be honest, right?
Cut 2. Cut 1. This is why it's not going together right, because I was supposed to cut 2 of these parts for each one, and I only cut 1. So I need to cut another set of these 2.
So we're just making it twice as difficult the first time around.
Yeah. This is all good.
Right? Odin and Felicia, what is your favorite power tool? The one I use the most is my glue gun, but my favorite one is the scroll saw. I like the saw. It cuts things out fast,
Right.
and I love that.
Probably the multi-tool. Probably the rotary tool. Not multi-tool, probably the rotary tool. The Dremel.
Yeah, because you
The-
really get your details and
Yeah.
craft into that.
So out of the tools that plug in, I mean, the heat gun is really good. The bandsaw is awesome, but I think the Dremel, yeah,
So
the
there you go.
the rotary tool, the Ryobi precision rotary tool. Just throwing out brand names, not Ryobi, but calling it Dremel because I assume most people know what that is.
Oh,
Oh?
Seertu? I'm totally
Squinting.
messing up their names. Saying, are you?
Sire-tus. Oh, there's whatever.
Yeah, is saying, are you waiting for lost wax pattern / video of the wand, or are you going to try and make it yourselves? Well, I think by the time we get there, hopefully he's already gotten his done, and if he doesn't, we'll just make our own.
Yep, pretty much.
It's the plan, so yeah.
Yeah.
I know a creative person who knows how to make patterns, so I think we can figure it out.
I think we probably can.
So that is the plan. Follow his tutorials as
100%
far as we
follow
can go.
his lead if it is there. Yep.
Yeah, we'll follow him as far as he goes, and then we'll make it work when we have to.
I cut this out of the middle because it's just not working, and I can't get past the it's not working. So.
All right. You do you. I trust you. DJ Stumpy says, aha, I have remembered after seeing Gremlins come up on my TV. Have you ever thought of building the bathroom buddy from Gremlins?
I have joked about building the bathroom buddy from Gremlins. I think I joked about it with DIY Prop Shop. I was telling the producers, yeah, I think I'm going to make the bathroom buddy. So that's so far as I've forgotten. I've never really honestly thought I would build the bathroom buddy, but I've joked about it. Just like I've joked about. Now I can't remember. It has a particular name. It's the box of pain from Dune that the Reverend Mother's using on Paul Atreides. I swear in the new movie, because the way it's cut, it's very square. It's got little panels on top, and it's dry brushed with green. It looks like a foam build as the movie prop to me. It's probably not, but it's what it looks like to me. So I've joked about building that.
So you have to be careful about what you joke with.
Yep.
Because it might end up happening.
Well, if I end up getting late on something, all of a sudden the pain box from Dune shows up and some like weird. This movie is months old, Odin.
Yes.
Actually, I also joked about doing a thumper. It was one of the first things I pitched to DIY Prop Shop, and they were saying, well, the producer. Wow. Anyway, I almost remembered his name. He was like, "Oh, I would love that, but I don't think the viewers will. So why don't we do something else?"
We have that person, the mushroom
Oh, mushroom tree.
tree. Says,
Yeah.
thank you for picking up Japanese characters. Arigato.
Ah.
So, appreciated.
Actually, Ellis is currently teaching themselves Japanese. They're going through not only with Duolingo and another app program, but are teaming up with a group that are doing direct one-on-one online learning. So, yeah,
Nice.
it's very, very cool.
Okay. Gavin Stamper has a fun question. What's y'all's favorite project that you have done together?
Oh, that's a great one. Shitty superhero?
Well, that's the first one, and that was a little traumatic.
Okay.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't
fine. Quite the first one, then.
No,
It's the first big major one.
first big major one, yeah. Wasn't the first project we worked on together.
No.
But that one was one of those ones that it was like, dang, this project's a little bigger than I expected. Got overwhelming quick. Oh, yeah, I could do 12, 18. Oh, how many superheroes are in this? And I have to come up with a new one?
Am I going to come up with how many new ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it wasn't just that one. There was also the Iron Bikini that went with that.
Right?
Yep.
Warbler. Yeah.
So that was really fun. There was one that nobody's seen yet. It was a mermaid for Beyond Geek.
Yeah, that one was a lot of fun. I geeked out on mermaids, like,
Right.
completely. I was like, oh my gosh! All episodes, yes, please, mermaids. That
So
one's fun.
that's coming up. There will be a Beyond Geek episode of mermaids. It's just there's this whole pandemic thing, and you've got a out of pocket, show that's being produced. It kind of got put on hold.
Yeah, so exclusive content
Exclusive
coming
content.
eventually. Honestly, I'm going to have to say the werewolf music video. That one was just
Okay.
too much fun.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Because you did that giant TV head that lit up and with the weird puppet hands, and I really, really enjoyed the weirdness of that video.
Right.
at the purity of the core of it, you know, being told, can you make a 1980s Japanese one-room apartment that's all blue, but comes to life in color as it gets beat with a stick, and it's also possessed, and
Sure.
yeah, it was a weird project, but I have to say that one was my favorite because it was just pure fun. That whole project from start to finish was colorful, bright, fun, imaginative, and
Yeah, that was.
I even liked the song because you
That's
can't always say that.
No, but that is huge. Because when you're shooting a music video, you hear the song all day, and you hear parts of the song on repeat all day.
And sometimes you hear it just sped up
Uh-huh.
on repeat over and over and over and over again.
Sometimes slowed down.
Oh yeah, extremely slowed down. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways.
Yeah, I will not argue that at all. The werewolf one was
But that
a
was
fun
my
project.
favorite, so.
Yeah.
We've worked on a lot of weird ones.
We
We've done
have.
puppets, we've done...
We've done puppets, we've done that, we've done, I kind of helped a little tiny bit with the giant dress. I didn't
Yeah.
really help a whole lot with the dress, but I kind of helped with the hanging of the set. 'Cause
Yeah.
everything was pink satin, everything.
Yeah.
And we made this dress that inflated, Felicia made this dress that was cut long enough that the actress stood on a 10-foot ladder and it went to the floor.
Yeah, I believe it was 15 by 30, so it was 15 feet tall. So
Okay.
she was on a 10-foot ladder, but the dress was 15 feet long, and it was 30 feet in circumference.
Okay.
Not, was it that it? I think
No.
there might have been more. No, it was way more.
Maybe it's just didn't inflate enough. I remember when it inflated, it was very tube. It didn't quite totally go all the way out.
Yeah, because it was a tube. It wasn't a full circle.
Okay.
It wasn't a circle skirt. It was a very much an overinflated. That one was a lot of fun. And I tried to take a picture of the amount of pink fabric that
Oh gosh, yeah.
consumed in my life, but it didn't look that massive because it's all the same pink satin.
Right.
The giant amounts and masses of satin. Oh my gosh. I don't even, like, I had done so much math with how many, like, panels I needed to make to cover a room and then convert it into a skirt and then also have leftovers for, yeah.
So we're sorry that we don't immediately have the links to these videos because those are both on YouTube.
Yeah. That was
the-
Taylor Parks.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Taylor Parks.
Taylor Parks.
With an X, not like.
And
yeah.
and Werewolf's video is the double V in the beginning.
Yeah, werewolf.
And I can't remember the name of the song.
You'll Think Twice.
Oh, okay. But you'll know it because the
And
guy's
Taylor
wearing a yellow tracksuit with a yellow glowing TV for a head in
Yeah.
his blue apartment.
So that one's his favorite. No, my favorite. And then your favorite would be the Taylor Parks because that was just pink satin everywhere. Yes.
Right.
If it wasn't for you helping me with that pink satin, oh my gosh.
That was fun.
It
being
was
in the
fun.
scissor lift, hanging all that stuff up with Keegan's mom.
I love Keegan's mom.
Oh, she's great.
I love Keegan, but I love his mom more.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think those are
Crazy artist, costumer. She's great.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think those are the
Yep.
favorite projects. Not probably what you expected, but
Yeah.
Sean Carr says, I think I'm going to buy a sewing machine this week. Well,
Oh.
good luck. Congratulations.
Very
I like
cool.
computerized ones personally, but that's just me.
And there's a particular reason you like computerized ones?
Oh, because I don't like fudging with the settings. I like to just push in the numbers and have it work.
And you like the fact that when it does something crazy, you can turn it off and turn it on, and it resets to a straight stitch.
Oh yeah, you know all the reasons that I like. Okay, so I do not like sitting at a sewing machine and then turning the dial to decide how wide my zigzag would be. I'd rather just say 0.5 or 12 or whichever number system it's using, and I know that I have the biggest, And then I also like that I can just. Everything's getting a little crazy, just go back to one and I'm back at straight stitching by just turning my sewing machine off and on again, as opposed to trying to reset all my dials. I do not like dialing things in. I do not like those old TVs where you had to dial to figure out your channel. I don't like dialing my sewing machine to figure out, is this tension enough? I like just pushing a button and it working. But I did have to refurbish and fix a bunch of old vintage sewing machines working at the costume shop. I was constantly, like, if something went wrong with the sewing machine, I was the one to fix it. And so I did use those sewing machines, and I can, and I have, and I will. But I feel so spoiled having my machine where I just go beep, beep, and I'm done.
Yep.
So.
I like both. I grew up having to turn the dial on the TV and tuning it in, having to put it on channel 3 so I can play my Odyssey 2 by Magnavox. And
I don't have finesse.
but I can also appreciate the computerized as well, and it's done and going. But I just know there's a certain amount of, I have fear of the computerized one that when something goes wrong, it's done. With the mechanical one, I can still make it work, even though it's got like this is wrong and that's wrong, and I can still make it go.
The last one I broke beyond repair was a mechanical one, though, so there is that.
And mine is currently, well, it's not beyond repair, but mine is currently down because I never took care of it.
Yeah, but I fully put that one too. I broke it. I broke it. I just straight up broke it.
Straight up broke it.
It was supposed to be industrial. It was supposed to handle my projects. No, I broke it. I broke it. It did not even last like a month without me breaking it.
That's right. It went really. You were so excited to get this big industrial. Yeah.
And you know what I did? I went out and I bought the same one I got in college. That one I was like, oh, I don't need that one. I'm going to upgrade from that one. No, that one.
Yep. That's right over there. Still here, right? Yeah, there it is.
It's right there. That thing is indestructible. I love it.
I actually should repair some jeans with that.
Yeah, no, I love that. And the thing is it's nice and lightweight, and you don't think that lightweight sewing machines will work very well personally. You know, the weight, the heft, especially since it's going up and down, and you don't want it bouncing on the table.
So that's a brother machine that we're talking about, and yeah, I've used it. I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, yeah.
And it wasn't a super crazy expensive machine, right?
Well, all the machines went up in price this last year because of the market in general. And that machine was not an expensive machine, but when the demand went up, its price went significantly up, and I was like, I'm not going to pay that price point for it, because I think it went up into the $600 price point.
Right.
And I was like, no, I spent $200 on that like 10 years ago. I'm not going to spend $600 on it now when it's the exact same machine. So I waited till it went down to $175, and then I purchased it. But that's about where it's at now. So that's like, I wouldn't spend more than that on a sewing machine.
Well, Toby and Bruno are starting to check out the door. I think they know that it's 2 o'clock.
I know, and I haven't even read half the comments that people have been saying.
All right, well, grab a couple more really quick, but I think it's getting close to time to finish up the last Sunday live stream of the year.
Yeah, I know. I'll read like 2 more.
Okay.
Orpheus the Dragon says, me and my sewing machines are at war, so I hand sew everything that I can rather than break all the needles without coming far with sewing. No, I get it. There's points where it's like, it's actually less time to hand sew. You think that it would be easier to sew a machine, and it is for a lot, but there are points where it's just like, I can hand sew this one.
I don't think I've ever felt that way.
Really?
Yeah, it's always, I've never been happy with the quality of my hand sewing and just fighting with a tiny needle. And I've always just, if I can do the machine, great. Even things that should be hand sewed, like I've taken a button, set it down where I wanted it,
and zigzag,
and then adjusted the zigzag, and then move the button. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally down for that. But there are times like sequins.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. I haven't done a lot of sequins.
I've done so many different costumes. Like there's a reason why I hate hot glue.
Yeah.
Like I've had to rip apart other people's works, and sometimes you're like, wow, how'd they do this? This is great techniques. And sometimes you're going, they should have never been allowed to use a glue gun.
Right. I'm so sorry you survived preschool.
Right? So.
Okay, so now I think I've got all the parts cut out for the power cell.
So.
Because this is making more sense, because it's...
Gavin Stamper says, I was inspired to build things because of you guys. I'm glad.
Oh, that's awesome.
Please build things. Anything worth doing is worth doing poorly. It's true. Think about it.
All right.
Yeah. And you have to do things badly before you can do them good.
Yeah.
Yes.
13.
Red Wing is the drone, BTW, Among Us says.
Oh, the Red Wing is Falcon's drone.
Yeah.
From Falcon, yeah, just from the MCU and...
Yeah, they were asking if you would do that.
Gotcha.
As a prop.
I talked about it. Actually, I was looking at maybe doing Red Wing when something popped up last second. And I did that instead. It might have been Zima's mask, but I was in process of potentially doing Red Wing when the show was on. When I think Zemo came up with, no, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
That happens.
So we have a bunch of pieces and we're ready to glue for next week.
I think I've got all the pieces for the power cell. I will have to actually pay attention to what the instructions are. But I believe this can be glued together next week, and we can start cutting out more stuff.
All right, let's not lose our pieces, but I think we are at a good spot.
Alrighty. Oh, you're up on the table. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will trade backsides with you.
Okay. Hi, I'm not trying to pay you. Trying to grab the mouse.
The dogs. This
dogs.
is why we can't have nice streams.
This is why we can't have nice streams.
His name is Bruno.
HR Giger Proton Pack. Wow. Nope, not petting you.
I know,
my
you're
hand.
ready to go? He's ready to go.
Oh, he's totally ready to go.
Yeah, you know it's time to go home, huh?
Live streaming, there it is. Alrighty. So, and there's Toby doing the whole high school me thing.
So.
You think he still has it? He's got Captain America colors now. Sweet! Rebel Base builds, it's coming on. What's coming on Rebel Base? Bruno Mars must be Bruno Butt, something like that.
I don't know. I could not keep up with the chat
Yeah.
at all today, people. Thank you, though.
Which is awesome. I love that when the chat's
Yes!
active.
I probably will go back and read everything later, but I could not keep up today.
I will answer Gavin's question. Gavin Stamper saying, what kind of table do you have? The table top is a coffee table my dad built when I was 1 or less. So I grew up with this coffee table. It is a custom built 2x6 pine table with a burnt top detail.
It's been a Smosh prop too.
It's been this was the Castle Black feast table for Smosh. The base is it's just a basic set table. It's 2x2s and it's got hinges on it so it could fold open. It was just meant as a prop table, and it kind of lives here now. And it was specifically built so when I'm standing, this is my comfortable height for my hands.
And it's way too tall for me.
It's about 43 inches tall.
At this height, it bothers me so much. So I have to be here.
And then at the same time, yesterday, I'm doing the Christmas dishes, and of course, where's the sink? It's right here.
There.
Yeah, which makes it painful because you're hunched over in exactly the wrong way. Yep. So, yeah.
Yeah. So this is a custom built Odin Makes.
Odin Makes table, custom built top by my dad, size for me, comfortably standing. Yep.
Yep.
And it's like 1 inch taller than a bar height table.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's what this table is. Anyway, it is well past 2 o'clock. Thank you guys. I got not too much further. We've been more. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Thank you all for spending your Sunday with us. Thank you all for sticking around with us. This has been a full year at least at this point. I think nearly every week in 2021 we streamed.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is the last Sunday live stream of the year, and next year we will be back on Mondays.
Yep. So this is not the last live stream. I'm always afraid of saying that, but yeah, next year we're changing back to Mondays. So Monday, January, whatever it is, which is, I think it's actually the first Monday. Yeah, it's going to be the first Monday. So it's the second, right? Or the third. That's going to be, and we'll be the exact same time. We'll be on at 11:15 for all the patrons, and then we will run until 2 o'clock. That's California time, or Odin Makes time. And we'll do that for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
I mean, the big benefit of doing Mondays is the streams won't be interrupted by cons, because I've got 2 of them back to back again in January, and then another one in February. And so we would be not streaming if we stayed on Sundays.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's a big benefit of it. Sean Carg saying, I'll have to watch it's the third from Robert. Thank you. I'll have to watch the live streams after the broadcast. Sorry that, it could interrupt some people's work days, but honestly, we had better numbers when we were on Mondays too, so I'm kind of curious if that'll come back. Gavin Stamper, Odin, you're one of the first YouTubers I've ever watched. Well, thank you, Gavin. Wow. And Schultz Division, bye everyone. Happy New Year's to all. Yes.
See you guys all next year.
See you guys all next year. Thank you very much for spending your time with us. There's going to be lots of different ways that you can awkwardly try to end a live stream.
But this is the way we do it, so.
There you go. And it's this button right here, right?